We
Hello
don't have that.
and welcome back, everyone, to episode 9 of... There you go. I said it.
It didn't pick it up.
I said it, pick it up.
No.
We have a technical difficulty, as currently Danny is not on screen. Sit tight, please. But welcome back to episode 9 of Dicey Mayhem, where we are a bunch of, well, smartasses. And someone who likes to click things away.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I had to call you out on that one. I'll be
alright.
quickly doing one thing.
But my character also looks good. Like, look at it.
Look
I
at that
mean,
face. How can you be mad at that face?
how can you be mad at that face? I can't read. It's a good
really.
start.
General or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
literally just in general. Anyways, welcome back to episode 9. This is a great start. This also clarifies the chaos that we are in. After 2 weeks of a break, we are finally back. We are currently missing Matty, sadly, as they have moved to a different apartment and are still waiting for their internet to be installed. So sadly, we are missing Matty tonight. However, we do have Helen again, which,
Hello, it is I.
yeah, we really need a healer.
We
I've got my cleric earrings on. I'm ready
Yeah.
to go.
Let's go.
I need healing.
Mhm.
I need healing. Badek!
Heaven was never gone. No, she was there last session, no?
She was there the last session. I was thinking that we played last
You
week, but we
did.
didn't play last week. I am an idiot. I am actually an idiot. I have no clue why these people actually trust me to running games. But here we are.
Hey, we talked about taking over a lot of times, so.
I mean, feel free. I'll be happy to say
No,
it. Like,
thank you.
want to have notes too? I can send you my notes.
Yeah,
Oh, if you have the notes,
just send your notes and I will.
I've actually prepared. Yes, I've actually did some preparations for once.
Oh,
anyways, do you say nice? Like I never prepare. That is fair.
Hey, I want
I
my
do a
character
lot.
to be alive, so I guess I'm gonna shut up.
Anywho, last we left it off, our brave adventurers dove back into the sewers where they fought a nest of spiders. Sadly, they lost a trusty companion found in a metallic fox named Rev. After a miracle find of smith's tools, Cirrus was able to repair Rev, as I hardly remember what we actually did last session. I believe you went to the Arcanum.
We ended at Kaim's place, I think.
Yeah, we definitely ended at Times Place, where we usually end.
Mm.
But in the afternoon, you did do your works and the things you wanted to do. I believe part of that was actually also in the arts and ward. I'm trying to recall this. It has been 2 weeks. My
yeah,
mind
yeah.
is currently blank.
Mhm.
We went into
did
the
this-
Arcanum.
You went to the Arcanum, went into Palanthus.
Yes.
His study and place where he resides in. Which was actually not in the Arcanum, which was in the, I believe I said West Wing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
We were in the Arcanum and in the West Wing.
Yeah.
We got soaked. I can't remember when we got soaked, but we were soaked when we got back to the house. Is that from the sewers?
No, that might actually be from the rain that actually was pouring
Yeah.
down.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, there was a rain.
As there's currently rain going on, as well as a thunderstorm rolling in.
Yes,
As-
as far as I recall, we ended in Kaim's house.
Yes.
We were briefly talking to Kaim's mother. It was like evening or night, whatever. And it was like after the fight with the spiders.
Yeah.
And it
And
was
It is currently
something to do with-
evening.
we haven't
Mhm.
taken the long rest yet.
You
after
haven't
that.
taken the long
No.
rest.
Mhm.
As you are all currently trying to dry yourself off from the pouring rain outside,
we cleaned ourselves. With
You
light
cleaned
stuff,
yourselves,
magic. We're not.
So
we're
the
not done.
warmth of the hearth and the fireplace within Time's house is pleasant and welcoming. As the following day you have a meeting around noon with apparently the Lord that sets out and gives out the bounties, Lord Ravok-Sen. As in a few days' time, Time has his duel with his father. As I remember correct, I don't think you want to do anything this night, so I will ask of you to do a long rest as we will go into the next morning.
And for this, I suppose. Mm. Oh, long rest. Did I roll something?
You rolled for initiative.
Die.
Wait,
How
what
do you sleep? How good do you sleep?
Me
Your
first.
Constitution saving.
You're the one.
All
that
right,
pays.
here you have a black dragon. Good luck.
It's a nightmare.
No!
Oh, I remember something. I remember the flowers that looked like dragons that you found
yeah.
in the garden.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's in my notes. My notes make no
Yeah.
sense, but that is there.
We are destined to come across multiple dragons.
So the story
Yay.
goes. And as the morning breaks, the pouring rain can be heard trickling down on your windows as a loud crashing thunder sets in. A lightning strike wakes you rudely.
That's right.
I'm running upstairs. Come! It's Blue Dragon. It's Blue Dragon. Hear the thunder?
I just turn over.
For someone who's
Shut
that
up.
paranoid for the Blue Dragon, you seem like awfully, But when is our meeting with the Revixians? Like when in the day?
Noon.
I think it was, midday.
And when's the tournament?
That's in
That's
2 days after.
a week and
Okay.
a half.
Week.
All right. Cool.
A week and a half? No.
Hmm.
Was it not said like 1 week from like now when we like?
Th- That's
Well,
the tournament is on the 28th, and the duel was a week from now.
the
Yeah.
duel.
Oh,
Sorry, good.
Prep time for his duel.
So you basically
okay.
have a whole week,
Mhm.
or less, 7 days.
So I guess you're gonna take our breakfast and then we go out.
As you go and sit down for breakfast, you notice a few unfamiliar faces sat at the table. As in the back, like close to where one of the heads of the tables is, sits a young man with light brown hair and piercing icy blue eyes, clad in a brownish akiton. As he chows down on what seems to be a lamb chop.
That's an
Almost-
interesting breakfast.
I eat this, but it's good for me. As opposite of him sits a woman. Closely resembles the man that just, chows down on the lamb chop, as the similar light brownish hairstyle and piercing blue eyes look over. Don't mind my brother, he has no manners.
She hot.
Let me check if I actually have an image for you.
Go for it.
Roll for
I
hotness.
think
Yeah.
I sent you all 3 of them.
Yeah, you've sent me everything.
sent-
I
I
haven't loaded
sent you
up the
everything.
images, but I
Or
can.
more people related to Kaim. Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck your way through
They're,
time,
they're not
Yeah.
related.
In the Discord, you find both
Oh.
the man
Go out.
and the woman.
Oh.
Oh, I
Reveal.
see. Mm.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. The woman though. I like the. No. Not in that. I like the outfit. I like the outfit.
The
I like
woman,
the outfit.
though. Okay.
The
I
woman, though.
like the
The
outfit.
female.
The woman, though.
I see Towel staring him, like nudging him. Want me to help you with that?
Yes.
As she looks around, she catches you stare, Torval. Gives you a wink.
Wait,
And
what's my...
picks up a piece of bread from her platter. Currently, the rain and thunder outside are still raging, as one of the cooks comes out of the kitchen and sits down. Seems to be a full English breakfast for you.
Ooh.
English?
Can I have some of
Full,
that as
full,
well?
full
Yeah.
Dahabian breakfast.
Yes.
I think so.
As the cook just nudges and nods and walks back into the kitchen.
Is this your brother and sister, Kaim?
In a manner of speaking, they are part of the family because they have joined our group. So I guess you can say they are brothers and sisters in arms.
They look like Kaim, or not?
No, not at all.
Oh. So basically adopted.
Did they have to duel your dad as well, or?
No.
Do we all have to duel your dad? Or
Yeah.
it's just like
Oh.
What about your mum?
Just let the mom have it. Don't just let the mom go for one.
I stare at Valeria. A death stare.
Yeah.
I don't really get jokes. I'm just copying what Adara does. Sorry.
that seems like a bad
I don't
idea.
know,
by the
This
way.
is a very bad idea.
Then I
Oh,
just-
okay.
Then I stare at Adara and say, shame. Disgusting behaviour.
Hey, I was only thinking it. She said it out loud.
You're an imbecile.
He spelled that.
Uh,
I know you can read it, but you
Can you
Read it in
use
every
in
language.
sentence? Can you use it in sentence, please?
I think you just did. Ardero, you are an imbecile. Yeah,
Easy.
Anyways,
easy.
Yeah, we eat the breakfast.
yeah, we eat the breakfast.
Okay.
Would argue might as well. I kind of want to like go back to Griffin's for like a quick stop. Wouldn't mind. When we're like, on the way, anyways. Maybe we'll find like a better replacement for a Minotaur there.
Thanks.
Well,
On that note, I think I'm going to.
if I remember, there was a certain someone here that stopped a Minotaur with his bare hands from moving. So
True. True. I'm going to want to take a little wander down to the airship port. Is that what it's called? Number 19. Oh. At some
A
point.
daydream.
And no.
the sky.
Listen, you.
Skydocks.
Sky dogs.
Listen,
That
you.
is towards
Okay.
that was towards the noble quarters, no? Noble ward.
No. There's another one. Artisan ward.
There's one that's the Royal Skydocks, which is for like envoys and such.
Seems legit.
And there's one for seems to be not really public access, but more or less traders and people who either have the funds to take passage on a skyship, or are traders and merchants that own a skyship.
I see. So nobles.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. Got.
Or rich artisans, depending.
Yeah. I guess we can. We can do that.
Where else did people want to go? Gideons or Griffins, whatever he's called.
Yeah, I need to buy some more daggers because.
Oh my god, every week, man. Okay.
No,
your
I still have all my daggers. I just want more.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I see.
I understand. Thank
I
you.
recall us buying daggers, and you were like, no, two.
Yeah, I remember that too.
yeah.
Do you need to
And
go
I
to
was-
the shop get that? Oh no,
Yeah.
I've got loads.
And I was like,
I need them.
no, don't worry, I buy you one more. And you were like, no, it's fine. I was like,
No,
sure.
I'm fine. I
does
said.
Tova want
and
to
then-
fight my dad so he can get more daggers?
Yeah, is that a possibility? I'm not gonna survive. That's fine though.
Do you have time to do both before the meeting?
Yeah, you have plenty of time to do both. The meeting.
Okay.
I mean, we can also just slightly split up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just off to
Mm.
nobody. I don't need you, gang of people, to follow me. It's fine. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Tavo, while you're out and about in like the artisan world, buying like a dagger, might as well try and hear if you know anything about what you can hear anything
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the people in the series, no?
Yes. It's a good thing to do.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess we
Go there.
take our leave. Thanks for a lovely meal, Sir Cook.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And as you step outside, the rain still pouring soaks you instantly as the loud crashing of thunder and the blinding light striking down welcomes you to the outside world. Sirius, can you give me
Yeah.
a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, good God, no.
No.
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna try and see if you remember
Fall
that Rev
over his
X rust.
face.
Yeah.
No. He's with a water genasi. You think I make him to rust? God, Jesus. Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Crashing,
Nine.
It's fine.
the crashing thunder reminds you of the evening.
ah,
That one mission to catch a lightning bolt.
yes.
As the crashing of thunder sounds more like the flapping of wings to you. As eventually another crash falls in. As in a reflex, you duck to the ground. As in front of
Yes.
your eyes,
Oh no.
you see your skyship distant. As you feel a falling sensation in your stomach. A lightning crash. As you realize that you are safe on the ground. Crouching down, hunkering over Rev.
Oh.
Looking around, you can see your newfound companions. The rest of you see as Cirrus looks down after a loud rumble of thunder. Bear
You good there,
hugs
buddy?
Rev and starts to slowly look back at you.
You good there? Don't worry. The
Just-
the
we should
stuff about the Blue Dragon was only a joke, you know.
Okay, yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah. Nothing. There's no such thing as, flying lightning. Let's just get out of the storm, shall we?
Gus, I will kindly
is nasty.
ask you to note
Uh-huh.
down somewhere
Yes.
a tally
Mm-hmm.
and call it ISIS fuckery.
Okay. This fuckery. Yes, sir.
I'm not going to tell you why,
Uh-huh.
just that it's there.
Great. Fantastic.
Right.
You will have to add to that tally.
Yeah.
You don't know. You continue
Okay.
onwards into the artisan ward as you pass Griffin's magic emporium. Are you all going to Griffin?
I'm quite happy just to not see Griffin today, thank you.
Okay.
I'll go with Cirrus to the airport instead. I'm going to call it an airport.
Let's go to the airport. What
Everyone-
a mystical sounding place.
Yes.
Port for the air?
What is that?
Let's hope it's not
I
wildly
should have seen that
understaffed.
coming.
The
Yeah.
Sky Docks. I'm sorry.
No, I should
Yeah.
know. It's fair. It's an airport. It's literally an airport.
It kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, it serves multiple nations as well, so it's sort of international.
Dark
Okay,
heavy
let's go.
lines.
As Ardero, Kaim, and Torval head over to the Artisan Ward and towards Griffin's Emporium, you can see the lavish and exotic building stand out within the city. As the
I
doors
don't
are
think
closed.
Trouble is coming with us, no? I think he's going to.
Yeah, I am.
Red Dagger, yeah.
I'm
The
going
only
to
one we don't know is
Daredevil.
like Kaim, what he's doing.
I might as well go with Torval.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's Ardero alone in that case?
Nice, love him. That's not
Griffin,
on
good
the
luck.
queen.
You're not coming out alive.
We all know you want to be left on your own with them, so you
Mm.
enjoy.
Just going to do
Ardero.
some sketchy business.
Oh
As
yeah,
you-
I'm using my sending stone again
Okay.
that I have, and I'm sending Palanthus Adero again. We're meeting today with Ravaxans. Do you have a way to make them trust me?
No response.
You did not just roll anything.
I did.
I'm just saying, yeah. Yeah, I'm. Is the door open, or like do I see any movement inside of Griffin's place?
Doesn't seem to be any movement, and the doors are closed. Though the exterior seems to have changed, as the creatures that first portrayed a lion's body and a man's head have changed into what seems to be a large six-winged bird with lightning coursing through its, well, what seems to be all exoskeleton. As the talons are gripped around, seems to be a killer whale.
Right. Does it appear to be open, the door?
Seems to be, yeah.
And I would like to move up and move in or something.
Okay. As you touch the doors swing slightly open. As the two large double doors give way an entry into a large interior. Somehow changed over the, well, one day that you were here. As the
Magic.
airship has completely gone. And now two large bird-like wings are hung upon display. In the left-hand side of the building as you walk in, you can see a new display case is set in, quite large, as a creature that looks unfamiliar to you. It's frozen solid. The creature itself is completely covered in tentacles, as its mouth has opened up to portray large, protruding, almost spine-like teeth, as there's no eyes. Here and there you can see some flowers blooming on the creature's body. On your right-hand side, a display case stands, yet it is empty. As eventually a familiar voice rumbles through. Ah, Ardero, my boy. Welcome back. What can I do for you this time?
Well, the usual business, I guess. I have a question.
Oh,
I have come upon this mighty scroll. The third level spell scroll.
oh
And
my.
I don't really see any use for it for myself as of now. And I was wondering if someone like you might be interested in like purchasing it from me.
May I see?
I present him the Palanthus' tiny hut scroll.
Ah, yes. Such a formidable spell, yet the uses seem very slim.
Well, it is a third level spell scroll nonetheless.
It do be a powerful spell for a spellcaster like you. I can give you 300 gold pieces for it.
Yeah, that sounds like a lovely idea. Totally unrelated to that. Do you still have that rope that you would try to sell me for 500? Yeah, the other.
Sadly, no. That rope has gone.
So you're selling stuff that you might have, that you kind of promised to me. Is that what it is?
Well, if you don't buy it within a day, why would I keep it? There's
That's
profit
fair,
to be
that's fair.
made.
That's fair. You have anything else in stock currently for about, 500 gold?
There is something that is coming in this, well, in about an hour or two. You might want to check in the afternoon. Do have something very intriguing for you.
Could you give me like a hint so I can talk with my people about this?
No, I'd
Well-
rather see your face when it's here.
Well. I guess, I don't want to get the spell scroll to get wet and soaked outside in the rain. So might as well leave it here with you. You said 300?
300 indeed.
You have yourself a deal, good sir.
Right, as he takes out a pouch from underneath the counter and places it on the counter itself.
Eating that from my rich boys.
Oh, and if you are interested in doing the occasional job, like as Ratchet Cirrus does, please do check in. I am always in need of people like you.
Although, don't you compare me to the series. If I accept any jobs, I actually get them done. Don't worry about it.
Well, I hope you do.
I have a, just sort of curiosity, minds like ours always race. What is it with the change of the emblem or like the figurines? Is it issue the weather?
Well, there is a Thunderbird in the area. Have you not heard the thunder and the lightning?
No, that is what I'm asking. Do these figurines always change according to like what is closest on in like
Sometimes
creatures?
they do, sometimes they don't. They often
So-
stay in their respective figures before the change. I'm certain you have seen the Sphinx.
Mhm. So when we killed the griffin, that might have been the griffin that you had outside.
Oh, that griffin was not portrayed. It has been in the Sphinx for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, okay. Oh, also, one other thing.
Yes.
I happen to have ran into a maternal giant spider.
Like a matron.
Yes.
My.
Huge thing that was. Insanely big. And I don't know. I like collecting things. Would you be interested in its fangs and its venom glands?
I do not have any uses for it. You might want to check in with an alchemist. Maybe even be able to get a poison out of it. If that's the way you want to kill people. Or things. I don't know,
Totally
your
not.
business.
I'm not in the killing business. Yet.
Oh my. Okay.
Also, I would argue that you would know out of all people the arena that is like next to your place.
Yes.
Is it magical by nature? Does like the arena ground change, or is it like always the same?
It is enchanted, indeed. I'm certain you have heard of the tournament that is going to happen next
Yes,
week.
we talked about this already.
Yeah.
Literally yesterday.
Yeah, my memory is grand in memories.
Right.
But on
That's a good way
occasion,
of saying semi.
the grounds do change, indeed. Especially with the tournament that is coming up. I do love a good monster hunt.
So the terrain could change
Oh,
Mid-
most definitely.
mid-fight and in between
No,
rounds.
not mid-fights. Between the fights.
Okay.
So
Is it extra dimensional?
It is not extra dimensional. It is just almost an illusion that takes place when, well, it is activated. And it changes in favor of the monster that needs to be, well, hunted.
Almost an illusion or an illusion?
Almost an illusion. It's more a transmutation.
So I cannot save against it.
No, it will definitely change the ground. Like the next thing you're in lava, and the other thing you're in snow. Like it
Alright.
happens like that.
Sounds
way-
rather interesting.
They do not change it mid-fight. Wouldn't be fair to do that.
Mhm. Do you have the dimensions of the battleground by any chance?
I am...
Just roughly. As a smart lad, you probably, can eyeball something like that.
I would say about 75 feet. Probably more, but I hardly watch these things.
Well, you will
Fighter-
next week. You promised.
Oh, I will next week, but just because it's you.
Well, I think I've come out of this here now a wiser man. Thank you for the business. I will be returning later on. When you have the new item in store. I hope it's not disappointing.
It certainly won't.
Well, then, I'm excited. Good day to you.
Good day to you too, my dear Rodero.
And I turn on my heel and I leave. My pockets lined with gold.
And as you step outside, the pouring rain and crashing thunder welcomes you in.
Mhm.
Clement Thorval, as you departed Ardero, you made your way towards, I presume, the smithy.
Yes.
As a familiar dwarf welcomes you. Right. What'll it be?
I am in need of some dares again.
Why, you do lose them a lot. Right, okay. I got 2. I can make you 3. But
How
it'll
much?
cost you.
Yeah, how much will it cost me? 3.
With inflation,
Yes.
since it's you, 4 silver pieces.
All right. I will buy 3 daggers.
Make it 4.
He can
What?
make 3. It's not like he can make more. Yeah, no, 4 silver or 3 daggers is it's all right. I even have 4 silver. Nice. I finally have some money.
And with that, you
So-
have 3 daggers.
Yay, I will grab them in my.
Anything else you want to do whilst you're there?
If I look around, is there a poison kit? Or by any chance?
Not in the smithy.
Yeah, I could. It was worth a try. No, then I'm all good. Where is the painting?
Right,
I
as
know
you
if-
have exited the smithy, where do you want to go? What is your objective?
Maybe walk around the market and listen for any talk of maybe one of the gangs, or maybe if I see one of their members again, because last time we saw a few of them walking around. I think it was the, let me check, which one was it? The Grey Renegades. We saw a few of them walking around, so maybe look out for that again.
Okay, as you peruse the marketplaces, you see not a lot of people are out currently due to the ongoing thunderstorm. Though the odd market stall is occasionally manned and some people are buying and trading, yet nothing out of the ordinary catches your attention.
I know if Kaim wants to do anything.
I'm just doing the same thing as you. Really.
And I guess we'll just walk around and our eye out for anything.
Okay. Cruising through like the marketplaces and through the artisan board, nothing stands out. Nothing catches your attention. So it does seem that occasionally when you see a lightning bolt strike, a large figure is portrayed in the sky. That of a bird. The wingspan is almost as big as the city itself, as it has 6 wings.
I know if Kaim knows like the symbol or the creature, what it means.
I'm pretty sure that we've looked at a book that contains monsters. We could always look at that again.
That's fair.
Are those in draconic by nature or no? Okay.
And as you peruse further, Valeria and Cirrus, as you make your way towards the airport, or the Skydocks, as the people of Dahavia call it, you walk through the artisan ward, and the occasional lightning bolt portrays a large image within the clouds. That of a bird with 6 wings, as the wingspan itself makes the bird even larger than the capital of Dahavia.
Do I know what the bird is?
Give me a nature check.
Okay. Can I cast guidance on myself?
You can.
Look, it's a fucking
You can.
It's a meme, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It's the second roll after the break, so I can understand it.
All right.
You have heard of these birds.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Cirrus knows what this creature is anyway.
Yeah, but we've not talked to each other yet. He's just cowering on the floor.
We're walking now.
You are walking now.
I'm
You have
standing
heard
back
of
up.
these creatures. They are known to be thunderbirds.
I'll go.
Argo.
That's basically the only thing you can remember.
Okay. I'll look at Sirius every time there's a thunderstrike and just make sure he's okay. But like, not obviously.
I am probably visibly nervous then, right? Fucking terrifying. Like,
Put an arm,
way.
I put like a hand on his arm, but I'm very awkward, so I'm like, don't really. I'm just kind of stroking it really awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
they're there. All right.
Right, okay, thank you very much. Yep. Let's just just to the airport is the local. Yep, just over here. These stairs. Sit close now. It's some interesting characters up here. And keeping occasional eyes at the sky, like I bloody hope that's not that.
Sirius, as you make your way towards the Skydocks, you give a glance over to see if it has any ships docked. As one stands out, it is not the famed cloud skimmer,
God damn it.
though it is the Golden Sparrow.
Yep. Golden Sparrow, which is hang on. Yes. Okay.
As you and you two, Valyria, now notice, this ship is completely well kept. Like, there's not a speck of rust on any of the metallic components of the ship, as well as no planks that have been damaged whatsoever. As here and there, a rim of golden shimmer can be seen going across some of the railing ship.
Was this your
It's-
ship, Cirrus, or is this a different one?
Oh no, that's not my one. Oh, but I know who it is. Certainly worth dropping in on them anyway. Let's go see them.
Okay.
As you walk the staircase, the Skydocks, it takes you about 10 minutes to get to the top. As out on the platform that you're standing, you can see 2 bridges extend out to what seems to be docking areas for ships. One currently empty, the other one has been, well, filled with the ship you saw before. A beautiful 3-decked ship with sails that don't fit to the mast, but to the side of the ship, as a beautiful golden stone floats just above where the middle mast should be, attached to this metallic cage that is in itself attached to what seems to be the deck of the ship. In the corner of your eye, Cirrus, you catch a familiar person. As you swing around, you can see this red-skinned tiefling, beautifully dressed, as the hair braids into this long-lasting braid going down. As she turns around, "Ah, Cirrus, where have you been?
Daramir. Yes.
It has been ages.
Quite a while since I set out, isn't it? Yeah.
It
Golden
has
Sparrow's
been
looking
awful.
well. Looking in place, in one
is.
piece. That's nice.
Certainly
yes.
is, yes.
Mm.
Where have you been?
Yeah, well, I was off doing one of Griffin's, his relative nonsense. And,
Oh no.
yeah, we were we were out east hunting down Thunderbird, you see. And,
You mean this one?
Well, I hope not this one.
Oh
Though
my.
that would certainly check.
No. This one almost crashed me my ship.
Well, that's what it did to mine. Yes, Cloud Skimmer sort of. Well, have you been east of late? Have you been out to the what are the name of them? The Isles, the Ceres?
Caprician.
Caprician. Thank you. Haven't been out as far as the Caprician Isles of late, have you, Daramir?
I haven't been southeast. I have been east. I've been doing some work in Dongbu. Shit
Okay.
hit the fan there. Holy shit.
That sounds about right to me.
And these warlords there, they are a different type of cookie.
That's why we stay out of politics, isn't it, Daramir?
Well, as long as
yeah.
it fills my pockets, I'm good to go.
Right. That's all.
I mean, look at her. It's hard to maintain, especially such a beautiful leatherstone.
If you're gonna cover your ship in gold, Daramir, it's gonna cost you some money. That's it.
As she now looks past you towards you, Valyria, and I will share with you an image that I again forgot to make up. It's in the Discord. Right, Cirrus, who's the company you're keeping? Are we now taking in what?
This is Valyria. You have a new friend. Yes, she's. I assure you. Well, certainly the right one to bring around from this group, anyway. But yes, this is Valyria.
You have a lovely ship.
Thank you. Is he paying you well?
We're an adventuring party, so he doesn't pay me, but sometimes we get gold from monsters and things.
Cirrus, you
Yes.
working together with people?
Well, when you lose, you don't have much of a choice, Daramir. Griffin's
Well,
playing
if the wonders
being...
haven't left the world, holy fuck.
Yes.
You working with people. Yeah, good one. Right,
Yeah,
darling,
yeah.
is he
Uh-huh.
like dragging you along, or what's the deal?
No, I wanted to come and see the airships because I think they're very cool, and yours is very pretty.
As she slightly turns to you, are you actually partying up with people now?
As I say, Griffin, he's like, came back, didn't have the thing, the ship's gone. I asked him for some help, and he's like, no, you're going to pay for a new airship. And I'm like, okay, cool, great,
Oh
fantastic.
yeah, that's
So,
Griffin, obviously, but
obviously. I mean, I don't have any, I need to get the ship, right,
you do know that these people probably want to share money.
Well, yeah, but, like, it was...
Yeah,
It'll
you'll
work
never
in the
get-
end.
You'll never get a ship in time.
No, but look, last I saw her, she was drifting off in the direction of the Caprician Isle. So that's all I wanted to know was if you'd been down there. Or I don't know if you know any of the others are down there of late.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Yele has a job down south.
Okay.
So he might not be back, or though she might not be back yet. You know, the Sarah hasn't been flying really well lately.
Mm.
You know, with the encounter of the whole dragon.
Yeah.
Was a
Well,
tough one.
Mm.
Did you say you needed a crew for your ship?
No, I do not.
I thought you said you were short of hands.
I am not short of hands, and if I were short of hands, I know where to look for.
Okay.
Well,
She's so
you know.
scrawny.
I'm sure she's got certainly what I've seen. She has her uses.
Does he feed you well?
He doesn't. He's not in charge of feeding me. I can eat for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll maybe check in later on Yelly then. If you head that way, let me know. I don't know where are you heading next, Daramir?
Well, we've got some very important business down east.
Okay.
Sorry, west.
Okay.
Look, it's the directions. You go one way, you come out the other way. It's basically the same thing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a crazy thing to say as a ship captain. It's a very crazy thing to say.
Also, just mixed up east and west. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go in one way,
Seems
you come
really
out the
good
other
at
way.
her job.
It's the way it goes. You know.
That's the win.
Kind of
yeah.
checks up with Sirius losing his ship.
East.
Okay, stop coming for Sirius, man. What was
Yeah.
this lady's name?
Daramir.
Daramir. And is it a female?
It is a
female.
female.
A female.
A
Okay.
female.
Well, so much more
Mm.
about her already. Gee.
What was
Well, I
it
need
called? The
someone
Golden Sparrow.
The
Oh,
Golden
Golden
Sparrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was Sirius's ship called?
And the cloud skimmer.
Aww,
I like that name.
Thank you.
that's a nice name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll check in later for Yelly then. You said she was south. Is she, south?
South. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. I'll definitely check in then.
There's talk of some strange water creature.
Into water creature.
Yeah.
Is that why the lake in Dongbu was submerged?
Submerged.
This is my notes that make no sense. I'm asking.
Oh no, Dongbu is out to the east. This is south.
All right.
Mhm.
I mean, it's probably the creature that fucked with the Minotaurs, no? Out of correct.
You did also mention Dongbu earlier.
I did.
Mhm. Yeah.
Chasing that up.
What your notes might not have said is that there's a submerged temple in a lake
That's what I was
within.
missing.
Temple.
Thank you.
Okay.
Submerged lake would be like.
What about Giants Danger Ruins Danger? Can you clear up that note at all? Or
Giant danger ruins danger.
I think
Danger,
there's some danger
danger.
going on. I'm not sure.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Is there a
Yeah.
location noted down somewhere near those notes?
Isolor.
Oh yeah, no. Isolor is a giant infested country or piece of land,
Right. So there's danger there.
and
Danger.
it's probably a giant temple.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. The two are related. Understood. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Cool.
I mean,
Alright.
it's weird that your notes do not make sense.
I just stream of consciousness notes. So yeah.
Mm.
Anyway.
Lovely to meet you, Daramir.
The pleasure is all mine. If you do not have any business up here, please
Yeah.
sort off.
Yep, lovely to see you as well, Daramir. Let me know if you're heading
Yeah,
out.
fuck you too.
Yep,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Give me Goski. Right, yes, that's yeah. That was Daramir. Shall we catch up with the rest of this gang then?
Yes, please. She was
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh, she's fine. A little bit.
The staircase is echoed, dipshits.
Ah. Lovely to see you
Walk away
too,
very quickly.
Daramir.
Just kidding.
Safe travels and all that jazz.
And as you continue outside, you are once again met with the pouring rain and crashing of thunder and light. Trying to find your companions in this weather is going to be quite a challenge,
Yay!
as it will take you a while, though not many people are outside on the streets currently.
Do we just head straight to the Ravik stands and meet them there?
Well, they wanted to meet there, didn't they? Yeah, I'm sure if we go there, they'll eventually make their way there. They're intelligent enough people that logic would hit them eventually. Let's go. How did you end up with this gang anyway, Valerie?
It's a long story. I was in a circus, and I was being really mistreated, and then our dairy came and got me out, so I kind of owe him a lot.
Oh, goodness, okay.
Anyway, we head to the rabbit stands.
We do
Okay.
indeed.
I don't know, where were you headed?
I mean, I knew that my business with Griffin wouldn't be taking this long. That's just like 5 minutes or whatever.
Mhm.
So I figure I would have probably made towards the blacksmith, because
Okay.
my interaction would have been like that much longer than like buying
Yeah.
like. So probably would have
Buying and
run into
waiting on a
them
dagger.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you three meet up, Dolphin Kaimanardero, as you walk the artisan ward, some rumors catch your attention. As there is talk of people going missing over in Saltborn, the city to the east on the coast of the kingdom.
Oh, wait. Let
Or-
me
No,
grab
what
the map
people
real quick.
missing in Bryntown is. Was it
Wait,
Swampay?
where did the
Or
people go
Swamp
missing?
Bay. Saltborn.
Oh, okay.
So people go missing along the coastline. Yeah.
Yes.
The occasional mention of a shadowy figure with red eyes gets
Yes.
mentioned alongside or even in the same sentence as people going missing. Speaking of cults start to rise as even the talk of the old gods start to reappear. To your conclusion, it seems that people are questioning current religion, the true God. Though information is still scarce and rumors are still young, anything can and might happen. After hearing these rumors, where do you want to go?
I mean, what time is it?
It's currently
Yeah, what-
around 9ish.
Oh, it's really early.
Mhm.
I mean, there's no sense in going to like the Rovaxons yet. It's like 3 hours still until like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to head to the Blue Dragon, see like if there's more contracts.
Yeah, we
maybe
can go
grab
there.
a-
Maybe.
I don't know,
Mm.
drink.
Yeah.
What we can
It's
essentially
Something
do
somewhere in
is,
the world, no?
essentially do is quick transition cut to Valeria and Ceres just sitting in the rain going, I'm sure
3
they'll show up
hours.
eventually. It's the only other place we said we'd go today, so I'm sure they'd
They
eventually.
couldn't have gone anywhere else. Yeah.
No,
You
they
just
didn't
have the-
mention anywhere, did they? This was the only other place they mentioned. I'm sure
As
they'll come
you
eventually,
make
Valeria.
your way towards the noble's ward, you have to go around some of the blocks of houses. As you pass the Blue Dragon Inn, you notice that a threesome.
What now?
What? Wait.
It's Kime's
Are you-
mom. It's...
Are you sure it's the
Seriously.
Blue Dragon, not another building that you've seen the threesome in?
No.
Okay.
As you see the three party members cross paths towards Blue Dragon Inn. You meet on the streets in the pouring rain. Another crash and a flash of lightning hits nearby as you see fire and smoke starts to emerge from across the hill over here.
Oh wait.
Oh, the
smoke?
Thieves Guild's dead.
Where? Oh no!
Cirrus, could you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
We don't know where the Thieves Guild is, but out of roleplay, they're dead.
Okay. Wisdom
That's
saving roll.
random.
Here we go again.
By the way, is that a watchtower near the thing, like underneath the
6.
Thieves Guild? Is that a watchtower or
Yes.
how do? Yeah. Yes.
Could
priest,
you
the priest
note
are
down
called.
another tally, please?
Okay. So
Cirrus
we're on
pissed
2.
himself.
We're on 2. Okay. Good. Good.
Man is getting Vietnam flashbacks right now.
As you meet each other in the streets,
Oh. Hi.
We've all met
Where are
up now.
you
So-
going?
Where were we going?
We've just been
Ravik.
sat on the Ravik Sun's doorstep for 3 hours.
No,
the
what? No,
rain.
no,
Oh,
no.
it's-
No, you
You're
just
not-
got there. You just got there.
Okay.
We were
You were
planning
going-
on
No,
sitting on this doorstep for the next 3 hours.
Not even that. You're like on the way to do so because you're like on the way
Yeah,
to do
and
so. You
then-
passed Blue Dragon and you're not even there yet.
And then
Oh,
you
it's
saw
It's 9. It's 9. We're like.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand. I see it in my brain now.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay.
we just got back from the airport. It was
Yeah,
great.
the airport. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
have to use any featherfall spells, sirs?
Nope.
No.
Lucky you, I guess.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't happen every day.
How was Griffin's? Did you kiss him?
No.
Oh, that's a good
He
trip.
kissed
Wow.
you.
Apparently, he will have an item later on that might be of interest. We'll see. Man's good
Hmm.
business. Remember, like the spell thingy the spell scroll
Mm.
that I changed out in Parenthesis in Mikael's?
Mhm.
Paid me 300 gold for it.
You bargained with him, right?
Nah, not this time.
No. Okay.
You can't bargain every time. If you bargain every
Oh.
time, it's gonna get
All
weird.
right. No. Okay. Yep. Sure.
Sirius, I'm starting to think that you really like gold. Is that something that's true about you?
I mean, insofar as it's gonna, I may travel. No.
Doesn't make just him. I just stare at Torval.
I just scratch behind my head like, yeah, I like gold.
Interesting that the ones that like it the most end up being the ones that have the least because they manage it the poorest.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't have an airship to lose.
Oh, I wasn't looking at you, but I was thinking of you as well. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Maybe next time, don't lose the airship. Seriously.
yes.
Certainly on my list of ideas.
How did you get it in the first place, anyways? Are we saying this by the way, but like while walking into like the inn,
Yeah.
so like,
Yeah,
we don't
I-
get like soaked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Talking and talking.
Mm-hmm. Walking, talking.
How did
Yeah.
someone like you come by an airship, anyways?
Look, you know, I've been out and about venturing for quite some time. You just eventually you work your way up to it. You work on some
Work your way
airships.
up to it. Oh,
Yeah.
That explains why you and Griffin have like such a weird dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have put prostitution.
Yeah, I'm
past
the one
you.
with the weird dynamic with Griffin, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure that's how you started.
Yeah. He has his favorites.
That was a very, very non-answering way of answering my question.
Yep.
Interesting. Did you steal it?
Absolutely no. Did not steal it. No. No.
Well, anyways, talking of gold, gonna check in on the bounties.
Yes.
I take it the inn is open anyways, right?
Yeah, the inn
Like,
is open.
Like, does it even close, or is it just like one of those inns that just open for business anytime?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, okay, nice. So yes, I guess we
As
walk in
you-
and
Walk
Cool,
over to the
cool.
notice board. You see no new bounties have been posted.
Well, that's bad luck because last time we got the 2 gang bounties and the Swamp Bay one. So if there are not new ones, then
Is there like an alchemist in the city, by the way? Because there's none marked on the map. Or like it's capital city.
Most people would go to Rose's herbal shop for alchemy.
Well, yeah, I guess we dry up. And we try and pass like 2 hours of time, and then we make it to the Ravixens.
Okay. As you sit within the Blue Dragon Inn, you see people come and go. Some just here for breakfast, others to warm up and get drunk early morning. A group of adventurers catches your attention. As Torval and Ardero, you recognize a large Goliath, clad in what seems to be red and black armor, having this large helmet with what seems to be dragon's horns curling towards the front of his face. As you recall that Marivek the Dragon Crusher stepped in, showcase it to you again.
damn.
Following
Yeah.
him seems to be a about 8 foot tall Minotaur with grey and black fur, clad in this deep, dark black plate armor. Holding in his hand is a trident. As you recall the name to be Minra's Bearskewer. Followed in is a scrawny little half-elf, about 5'2" in size, clad in this strange-looking, almost leathery armor with this weird shoulder pauldron. Hanging on his back is this large, two-handed axe, as on his left eye a scar goes over, as a different, almost fiery scar on his right side of the face. As you recall the name Vogelin, or Vogelin. Followed in is the 4th member of what you recall Marivik's complete party, that of bounty hunters. This beautiful half-elven woman, high-elven woman, with brunette hair and piercing blue eyes. This high elf is clad in this quite revealing red dress as she walks in, almost feeling as if she's more than anyone else within the inn. As you recall that Sylvir Loltindren is the 4th party member that bans what you know as the... I have to... of the Scarlet Butchers, known to be the dragon hunters of Dahavia. And, well, destroyers of anything in their way, if the coin is good.
Have we heard of them before? Is this our first time seeing them?
This is the first time you're seeing them together. Marivek you have seen before.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And the Scarlet Butchers doesn't really ring a bell.
Okay.
Though, Torval, you have heard of this merry band. They are known for killing over 4 dragons. as well as dealing with what was heard of a hag coven down north, close to Moraday.
I mean, I've mentioned it last episode, I think, and asked about it.
Yeah, you have mentioned at least Maravak.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if like all of them were present or not during that time. But...
You
yeah,
don't.
it's the one
Go on.
that killed. That's the one that killed the dragon, and you gained its blessing.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, were the other three present as well?
The Minotaur, yes. Though the other two you are unfamiliar with.
I mean, I've spent like quite some time with these guys, right?
Yes, you have
Traveling,
spent
yeah, so-
you've spent a lot with Maravak and Minrus. Though occasional talk wasn't there, they were accompanying your soldier battalion. As they sit down, you notice that the whole inn goes quiet as a thundering voice of Maravak. Right yourselves. Back to talking, nothing to see here. As slowly and certainly, the voices of people around start to catch again. As you notice that the woman does some hand gestures. And they start talking, yet no sound can be heard.
I would like to cast a spell.
Go ahead.
I silent spell, meta magic, detect thoughts.
Okay. As you go
I'm
on,
assuming they cast silence, so like no one can hear them, so they will probably not be warded against detect thoughts.
as you go in to cast detect thoughts, you notice that the spell doesn't work.
In which way?
It isn't casted. As you try to cast it, the magic fizzles away.
I subtle spell it, so like it can't be
Mhm.
counterspelled. Like, I mean, before I cast the magic, or like after, like, or like mechanically,
No,
do I still have the spell slot or not?
Let me look up the spell. After you
Wait,
cast the spell,
How close I was I to these people when I did that?
how close do you think you are?
Across the room, at best.
Which would be about 7 feet.
7 feet.
Yeah, they took a table close to you.
I don't think I would have been close to them because they would recognize me. No. Like I wouldn't.
Weren't you disguising yourself?
Yeah, but like I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't cast like a spell like that close to them, anyways.
Okay, then.
I mean, I would
Fair
not
enough,
be
fair
close to them. I like, oh, let me just like walk up to, like 6 feet and like, like stare at you for like a few seconds to like see what you're thinking. No, like I'm going like into like the furthest corner and like I'm quite sure that that my spell doesn't really have like, it's like 60 feet range or something. So like I can do it literally from the outside if I wanted to. I would be like literally not standing in their vicinity, like, because I would assume that like to like detect thoughts, I would like look at them and shit like that.
They are within 30 feet of you.
Okay, yeah.
So the spell does take place, but you can't pierce through.
So I cast the spell.
Yes.
I can hear other people's thoughts, but I can't
Yes.
hear their thoughts.
Yes.
Okay, but we also cannot hear them talk if I try and focus on it.
Yes.
You okay, Ardera? You've just been staring over there for 5 minutes.
I
You
think
want to
it's
go
time
and
that
say
we leave.
hello? Oh. You don't want to greet Maravat?
What?
I thought you worked with him.
And I thought you know that he killed a gold dragon, and I'm the living proof that he did. And
Can
he,
you
yeah,
speak to him anymore?
gold dragons are naturally good creatures. There's no reason to kill one, unless you're evil.
Oh, I don't know anything about dragons.
Chromatic dragons are bound by deity and nature to be evil, and metallic ones are bound by their mere existence to be good. Killing a good dragon is like, I don't know, killing Jesus. Fuck out of this.
Killing a god.
Ooh.
No, a god has the option to choose, like what they're doing, whatnot.
Killing a
Metallic
puppy.
dragons
Killing a
cannot
puppy.
choose if they are good or bad. They are good by default. So like
I see.
They're naturally good.
they do not have the capability to choose. So killing something like that is like an ungodly, evil action.
Well, do you not want to pretend just to talk to them? Find out what they're doing?
No, because they think I'm that as well. I
Okay,
am
you better go.
I am proof that they did this.
I see. This is.
Close
Yep.
it up. Yeah.
We talking
Yeah.
about this. This is why I'm
Boing,
disguising
it was
people.
like it was so long ago. Have you seen my notes? I can barely remember my own backstory, mate, let alone someone else's. All right, let's get out of here.
Or we're
Sounds
leaving a
like
child.
very good.
They also just cast some magic I do not understand, which makes it that we cannot hear them and that my thought detection cannot pierce through their bubble or whatsoever.
Maybe they just enjoy privacy.
That was not the point. The point was they cast massive magic that is very, very high level, nonchalantly in a tavern like this that I have no idea about.
I wonder
Probably
if
of a
they're
very
going to
high
be.
circle.
Are they going to be in the tournament?
Oh.
Potentially.
Ooh.
That's what I
That's-
wanted to know.
Would be interesting, yes. It's very possible since they have like, you know, their whole like thing and they're all there. But then again, depending on what enemies we find in a tournament, it might not matter after all.
They don't know me. They only know Ardero. So can I go to the bar and pretend that I'm ordering a drink, but can I try and read their lips?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Can
You
you
say
give me a
this ban-
perception
oh,
check, though?
Okay.
You say they're
Deception.
notorious dragon hunters. That people would know of them.
Yes.
Okay.
The big guy's name is Maverick, the Dragon Crusher.
Yes, that's something that gets around. Maverick?
As part
Maverick.
of my deception check, can I cast guidance? So, because it's somatic. So, can I order a drink, genuinely order a drink, but just sort of be like, can I get a beer, please? And like do the somatic gesture for it.
I
And
mean,
cast guidance.
considering that they just cast a spell in the middle of like everything.
True. But they might not like it if other people do it.
Mm-hmm.
That
No,
would
this is layers.
require a sleight of hand check.
Okay. There's layers and layers. Sleight of hand. Nice.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
With ease, you cast off the spell.
And can I get a stein, please? And then I cast.
Oh, okay.
As you order a drink and glance over to read their lips, some words stand out. One of the words is unfamiliar to you. It doesn't really have a meaning, as it's let me check my notes here. It's Arveia Ver. It's ARVEIAVEA. A-R.
Okay. I spelled it how I've spelled it. Carry on.
Another one is cult.
Yep.
And recruitment.
CULT.
Thanks, Gus. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And the third word is recruitment. But whatever they are discussing, it's difficult to make any sense of. But those are the 3 words that you do catch.
Can I tell what class the high elf is? The woman. She casts silence, which
Strange. She's
Awesome
carrying. Now I actually have to look at her loadout. She's carrying a rapier, so she's casting high-level magic.
Okay, interesting. I'll go back to the group with my beer. I pay for the beer. How much is the beer?
A copper piece.
Yeah, bear's a copper.
Like this was not silence, right? This was something like anti-magic field or something.
Mm.
I mean,
I
if
guess.
it was silence, I could have heard them, right? Like I
Yeah.
could have like heard their thoughts, because thoughts are like
People, I mean, this is meta, but people can have protection from things like that, like from scrying as well. Just like a thing that some people have.
There's multiple ways to.
Then again, I said like I couldn't cast when I'm 7 feet with them then. So talking about meta, but yeah.
I think it was just his way of saying like you can't do this on these people, basically.
Do they?
It's the 3rd time he
No.
like completely shuts down a spell like that. Makes it
Mm.
like
Almost like you can't meta your way through it.
what do you mean meta? What the fuck? Shut up.
No shortcuts, boys. No shortcuts.
I'm casting a spell. What the fuck?
I mean, there's always ways to cancel out magic. I think.
Well, that's
it's
what.
just
So. Yeah.
Wing's understanding.
Mm-hmm. Do they have any drinks in front of them on their table, Alex?
They do.
Do any of them have water?
Nope.
Oh well, never mind then. Does anybody would you define ale or mead or anything
Yes.
like that as containing water?
Yes.
So if I wanted to sort of use control water to make the elf that's casting the things drink to sort of spill onto her to break her concentration, I could do that.
You can certainly try.
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay.
She's casting a concentration spell, therefore break the concentration spell ends. You can find out what you want to find out. God damn it!
Sounds very creative.
No,
So
it's
when she like tries to
it's great.
gulp on her beer, you like control water and like make it like like choke her or something.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, crap.
It sounds very grim.
I don't.
Very
Look, I don't
Homelander
seek
review.
to kill. I don't seek to kill. You said moments earlier.
She flops
Uh,
over. Shoulders.
Shape for the
Water.
tournament.
Kill Ardero with shape water.
Mhm.
That's just yeah.
What if we just like step on her dress or something? A bit
No,
simple.
no. Let's give this a shot. It's just an area of
Alright.
water that you can see within range. If it's within 5 meters,
You can see in range. You can't see the ales.
I can't see their ales.
You can see the cubs.
Oh my god.
Can I stand up?
Okay, I'm pulling him down. You imbecile! You're not gonna cast
I'm just gonna
a
leave.
spell like this in a fucking tavern. What's that?
I'm just
Go
gonna
get the
leave.
fuck out. And like like moving everyone out.
Okay, we're leaving. Fine.
You realize that these 4 people like killed multiple dual-sized dragons, and you want to fuck with them like this?
He said it as I remember it. They usually boast it as over 4, which is a really funny way of saying you've killed 5.
I have no
4.3.
idea how many they killed.
It's
But they
it's a
killed
funny way
multiple.
of saying they've killed more dragons than us, so they could
Basically, yeah.
they could probably just like pinch our heads and our skulls will cave
Like-
in on itself.
Just I still have the pictures open. Just look at them.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically, we've
yeah.
killed a bunch of dragons as well, but I don't want to argue against my own case at this point. But yeah, let's go to Ravixens. Just don't cast spells like that out in the open. What do you think was going to happen?
You cast spell. What?
I mean,
You can't. You didn't notice.
the way I cast spells is inherently different from like how you cast spells.
Okay,
I
let's
give
go.
Sarah some of my beer.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Shower.
You're taking a cup of beer with
Having-
us. Let's go.
Sometimes when I focus enough and when I like really tap into like the inner wall like of magic that flows through me ever since
Yes.
my encounter, I can cast a spell without anyone ever noticing. It literally just comes into existence. I force its being into existence. No one knows that I'm casting a spell.
Mhm.
Which is what I just did.
Okay.
Which is why you couldn't see that I cast a spell.
Yeah, and you know that I'm a water genasi, which means I can control water by trait of being a water genasi without anybody noticing, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
know. I don't
go.
know that. I don't know that. But like, you want to stay in the table. I can't. I mean, can you cast control water without any components?
It's natural.
Racial
so
trait.
he doesn't.
Do racial traits have?
No, they don't, because they're natural.
He still has to move his hands in order to stay.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, it's interesting. It's like
It's not that you can mind control water.
Because if so, does it mean I could cast thaumaturgy without any components? Because that would be cool. Because then I would just,
But you
Like
still have to do the somatic and the vocal components. Still a spell.
Okay, yeah, sad. Sad. Well, yeah. Anyways, I think we move to the Relicsons.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you step outside of the inn, the pouring rain greets you again, though it seemed that the thunder and the lightning has subsided. As out in the distance, you can see the occasional lightning flash. Having the weather settled down, you notice that some people are making their way outside again to
Taking away.
continue their daily behaviors and tasks. As you move yourselves towards the noble's ward, you are greeted by... Yes.
The fire or smoke still going on at the Night Thieves Guild?
Doesn't seem like
Because... Okay. Yeah, that was my only question.
As you make your way towards the noble's ward, you are met by what seems to be a crowd gathering. As out in what seems to be the distance, a voice of a young man echoes throughout the streets. Hear ye, hear ye! People disappearing in Saltbourne! People disappearing in Saltbourne! Talking of cults! Are the gods back or have they actually damned us?
Talking of cults. Mm-hmm.
People being snatched. Did you guys hear anything about this earlier?
Oh god.
Clearly, that poor boy's first day on the job. Did you see that? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still newbie.
There was no new quests on the board, but this might be something we could look into.
I mean, we already had a bounty in one.
Yeah,
place.
but I don't know how many days it would even take to even get there. Like, we have the tournament in a week, right?
Yeah, this is something we would do after the tournament.
After the tournament, of course, but we don't know if other people
Yeah, how
had,
far was
are
It
going
was
there now.
5 days to the Twin Empress Peaks, which is like
So
half
I
the
guess it would
distance.
even take longer to get
Okay.
there. Plus, in the tournament in a week, we don't know if other people are going there now.
We also have a cart as well, which lessens the days.
Yeah, but still gonna be like more than.
It'll be more than
Yeah.
what we can do.
Yeah.
What if we had an airship?
Yeah, right.
What a thought.
What if you could teleport?
Well,
Oh!
the only
That's another
transport
thought.
we still have is like the horse with the cart and stuff. If we it's still parked, I guess, at Kai's house.
Yeah.
Wait, it's the 11th today, right?
Yes.
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 Yes, and the tournament's on the 28th.
Yes.
17.
Five.
17.
Yeah, okay. And how long by... Well, okay.
Well,
This,
so like
this is a
200 per
discussion.
streak was
Go on.
like 5, so I'd argue like at least 10 one direction.
One Direction.
Any of us know exactly how long it takes to get to Solomon off the top of our heads, perhaps by card?
No,
DM.
maybe
Any
if
of
we...
us, specifically the one who does know.
Yes.
The person who would know are Dorval and Cirrus.
No,
Oh,
Ice,
that's
we're
right.
asking you.
That's
The
DM. I am
DM.
directing the
How many
question to DM.
days? Yeah.
By card, it's 5 days towards Salborn and 5 days
Mm.
back. That is if you try to tie the horse. It's 7
Mhm.
towards it and 7 back if you do not try to tie the horse.
Okay. Good. We've got... Oh, wrong button. Yeah. Okay.
On foot, it takes longer.
Yes.
Yeah, I
By the way.
assumed that it would.
Just say.
I assumed it would take longer.
Airship isn't possible as Salborn
Okay.
does not have a skydock.
Or an airport.
Airport.
Yeah. Not everywhere has an airport. Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm.
Can airships, and this is a stupid question, but can they go on the water?
Yes.
They
Okay.
can
Wait, they
land
can?
in
Yeah,
sea sometimes.
they
That's a stupid question though. Okay. So they like dock in the water and then fly and then dock on the water.
Yeah.
They can do.
Okay. I
Mhm.
understand.
There
So
were
the-
amphibians that can like not be on land, but like in water and air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
That's handy.
It is handy.
Though they cannot
Mhm.
sail on water.
We can
Why
just
would
park there.
they?
Why would they?
Yeah.
They can
Silly.
they can park on water, but not.
Yeah. Can they park
No,
on the
okay.
land?
Technically, they can.
They could, but it'd be bumpy. Okay.
We just tie it to a
Just,
tree
you
and
know,
then leave
just
it there.
fall over on its side.
That's
and,
how Gus got
Mhm.
into this mess. Yeah, exactly. All right, cool.
Exactly. Yep. Okay. Let's continue walking past the Herald then, shall we?
Yeah.
We shall.
As he continues to deafen us.
As he continues to deafen you, you can see that from the temple, a clergyman appears as he rushes over towards the herald and tries to shut up the boy.
Oh shit.
As eventually, what you notice are 2 guardsmen rushing towards the herald as the herald gets dragged away. The crowd diminishes as they all find their respective ways. As you continue onwards, you find yourself standing outside a walled off mansion that Kaim you recognize and know to be the Revixen mansion. A beautiful 2-story floored mansion, about 30 foot in height, as you are greeted with by a pretty large balcony on the 2nd floor. Beautiful inlaid windows, as some are standing open, some of the drapes fluttering in and outside of the windows. The outside wall stands about 20 foot. As you look about, a line of grass, bushes, flowers, and trees make it seem as a well-kept mansion, especially those who actually do the work and bringing out the bounties. The front gate, slightly ajar, welcomes any who, well, has an appointment and a meeting with the Revixens. As inside the courtyard, a guardsman greets you. Alright, name and business.
Good day, good sir. We are prison, and we have a meeting with their accents. I think the meeting was laid up or put up by Pam's father. I don't know what are their names.
Azael.
Azael and last name or something, or like
Azael Lucis.
Azael Lucis.
Right. Okay. Lord Kime, please follow me.
Lord Game.
As the guardsman walks inside. As the beautiful double doors that is the entrance of this house, this mansion, opens up, you are welcomed by a large foyer. Within the center is a pond. On your left and right hand side, you can see beautiful flowers grow alongside the walls. As to the back, where another set of double doors has been decorated with almost gold and silver embroidery. As two other plants, exotic in nature, stand in a pot. Two large chandeliers hang from this 15-foot high ceiling. As you realize that this family is wealthy. Benches and chairs are set about within the foyer. The guardsman turns to you. My lord, please wait here. As he exits through the second set of double doors. As you catch a glimpse of what seems to be the large hallway and a large staircase in the middle of this hallway as the double doors closes behind the guardsman. After about 5 to 10 minutes, the guardsman returns. My apologies for the wait.
Of course, we've been early.
Lord Ravixan expects you, though his son will not be there for the meeting. Is that adequate?
Of course.
Yes, that is absolutely fine.
Splendid. Please follow me. As he leads you through the double doors and takes an immediate left turn into a smaller door, as you glimpse a peek of this large hallway. The hallway itself is about 40 feet in width and extends beyond, as you can see in the back of this hallway. There's a small living area with two large sofas and a coffee table in the center. A 15-foot staircase that leads from two sides up to a platform and then to a second balcony. Or second balcony. As you look up, a large, beautiful golden chandelier hangs from this 30-foot high ceiling and lights up the entire area that you're standing in. Another set of doors can be spotted on your right hand side that leads off to another room, as well as a large double doors in the far back that you would realize and think of as a dining area, as the other might be a kitchen. As you let into this room that the guardsman enters, you are met with bookshelves and display cases. As you are brought into the study of Lord Ravixan. This slight L-shaped room has two bookcases on the right-hand side when you enter, and two in the center in front of you. As he leads you past the bookcases off to the lower part of the L-shaped room, a desk is set against the window as an older dragonborn gentleman scribbles over some notes as he looks outside, although so it seems. In the reflection, you can see this golden old dragonborn with wrinkled faces. That'll be all. As he stands up, takes one of his canes aside, where he's standing. He stumbles over to a freestanding sofa, a freestanding armchair, and sits down. My dearest apologies, I do not have any seating for you in this area.
I politely bow to him and say, "That is no worries."
Oswald.
If I may introduce myself, my name is Mithras Ravuksan the Elder, or Senior. My son is currently not in the house. I will show you an image of the person you are looking at.
I take it that Dragonborn are also dragonkind, right?
They
Yeah.
are considered dragonkind, but they are more humanoid.
So my draconic ancestry perk, where I get a charisma check when interacting
Doesn't
with
work.
dragons.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
They are considered humanoids, not dragons. It's a specific typing. It's weird worded, but it doesn't work
To
on
be
Dragonborn.
continued.
Oh, you
Okay.
can't argue with me on that. They are humanoid.
Good day, Lord Ravixon. It's a pleasure to meet with you. And thank you for taking time in your precious time. We come with grave news and slight request, I guess. We have found ways of interacting with Palanthus due to a sending stone, and he has told us that we should seek you to aid him, to free him. We suspect he is captured in a mage trap by Miguel.
That information is grave news to me.
It is indeed.
I am sorry. I do not know your names, except for yours, Lord Kine.
The name is Adero, Pavel, Valeria, and Cirrus.
Pleasure to meet you. Lord Mithras Ravuksan, service.
Pleasure's all ours.
Now you say that I am able to help.
Well, we don't know. As I said, like we communicated with this twice at this point, and the first time we did, he urged us to meet and talk with you. So we go over this, given the notion that he knows more about his entrapment than anyone else. And if he tells us to go to you, it's our best shot. We have no
Well,
idea
You have
what you could
gone
provide to us.
to the right address. I am in my old state, still member or master of defense of the city, and well-respected council member. Sorry. Pardon me. Where was I? As you notice that he's old, and that shows.
And I kind of politely say, "You were mentioning about you being a respected member of the
Council?
yeah, the council."
Ah, yeah. All's mind. I am the one who makes sure bounties. So most of it my son handles these days.
And where is your son at the moment, if you don't mind me asking?
He has not returned yet. He wants to meet with something red.
Hmm.
The Scarlet Butchers?
Yeah, that's the name.
Hmm.
Hmm.
They apparently did a job for him.
Does he do bounties as well then, like you?
He handles some, yes.
That's nice. It's a family business.
Well, he's trying to take my job.
Hmm.
Yes. Cannot be council member by inheritance.
Hmm.
And it doesn't see that. However, I might be able to grant resources, yet I do have faith to ask. I remember Cassius mentioning your name. As he tries to stand up again, takes his cane. You all realize that this is not just a walking cane. There's a bit that can detach from the cane itself, as you suspect it to be a sword hidden in the cane. As he walks over to his desk, I have information here. Where is it? As he starts to rummage through, after about, he takes his time. Like, he seems to have misplaced a lot of things and has his own pace. As
Oh, he's just old.
eventually he pulls out this piece of parchment that looks a bit tattered. There's tears as well as some scrunches in it and strange ink drops. This was left for me a few days ago. As he hands it to you, Kaim.
I'll open it up.
As
and I
you
read what's in
open
it.
up the parchment, you notice that in a crude handwriting, it says not to recruit anyone or not to let anyone investigate the disappearance of Planthus, or the price will be paid by blood.
Who gave
Master
this to you?
Avixon, I feel like whatever these bloody butchers are, your son who's gone to meet them might be in danger.
Wait, what? That's what?
Hmm. Are you certain of that?
Valeria tried her best to piece some words from walking past them. They seemed to have nulled their voices with magic, so only they could hear what they were saying.
They said something about Arrivere. Do you know what that is?
I have not heard the term, no.
I never asked Kaim actually, but does he know what that is?
No clue. You have never heard the term.
Hmm.
I mean, they were talking about cults and recruiting, but I don't know if they were on the side of the cult. It does seem like
That does seem suspicious.
Maravac is the bad guy, so I don't know.
And not to mention, he killed a golden dragon, like what Ardero has said.
Yeah.
You, as he turns to you, Ardero, have seen a golden dragon.
Well, I'm I guess, the only living witness to the events that transpired. I'm like,
Do you recall the name?
yes, I do. I'm like slightly like showing like my the scales that I have, and like I mean he sees the horns anyways, right? So like he saved me from certain death after Marek the Dragon Crusher tried to get rid of the evidence. I guess me being part of that, he killed Breoworth.
Yes, that name. An old friend of mine.
I'm sorry to inform you that they are dead.
As he takes back the seat, Kane in front of him now. Well, even dragons aren't immortal.
I mean, it's rather interesting that the mightiest of class or of the bounty hunters, people that you more or less guide or foster up, end up killing golden dragons like that.
Might have been set up.
A setup. Which way?
That I do not know yet.
I mean, I can tell you with a lot of confidence that we knew that there was a golden dragon there before it was killed.
Interesting. Sad.
One could also say inherently evil, but yes.
I am not the judge's character. Did some things in that I'm not proud of.
I'm not one to judge character either. Character is judged by their own actions, and if your actions are inherently evil, the chance of you being inherently evil is quite high.
When it's evil, I think it's good in your own eyes.
Sorry, what?
When is evil, it's good in your own eyes. It's food for thought.
There's certain actions.
Nod and smile.
There are certain actions that can be taken when that are like evil or good depending on where you stand on. Then again, we have due to the ways of our world being the ways they are, and due to like how gods exist and God made this realm, there are certain steadfast standpoints of good and evil in this world that are, by its definition and by its mere being, good or evil. And as naturally, you cannot define moral as good and bad as easily. There is certain things that are always good or evil in exactly those terms. Dragons being exactly one of these. This is why they subsede our like species in that sense.
This is exactly the answer I was looking for.
Was that it?
How did I trust someone who, well, things like you? Cassius was right to trust you too.
Cassius' son.
Cassius
No,
is
Cassius
the
is
captain
the-
of the Royal Guard.
Okay.
The Warforged.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think that session you actually weren't there, but yeah.
Could be.
Okay, you didn't let me off then. Didn't forget.
Well, it's all gold rising especially after hearing the news over in Saltborn. I suspect that we need better protection soon.
I mean, we can tell you that is what we've uncovered so far, given that we are supposed to uncover this exactly for the crown as well. That Palanthas' disappearance that we've come here to now, to I guess get more information from you, is directly linked towards that cult. Because that cult, I mean, we don't know if that's the same cult that is like currently talked about with the disappearances, but it's highly, highly suggested, or I guess indicative of what we've found so far. We have found evidence that Palanthas' disappearance is connected to Miguel, and Miguel being part of exactly that cult.
That one's apprentice is the cause is no surprise. But that little snake of Miguel has been eyeing position towards Mage for a while. I will see if I can uncover more information about it. But for now, I have no information to offer you.
You said earlier that you asked us of something. What would you want us to do?
I choose to keep vigilant, eye out.
Have we told him about when we saw Miguel in the tunnels? Have we
No,
told
you have
him
not.
about
Do you,
I think it's
do
useful.
you know where your son went off to, or did he not say anything?
He did not say he left through the back door. One of my cooks told me about him leaving for breakfast this morning.
I'm not
So
one
far-
to like give you like tips or anything. I understand that we're like heavily mispositioned when it comes to like experience and intelligence in these fields. But once again, your son is about to meet with people that are what I deem inherently evil. That are the dragon crushers or whatever. And they're of dragon kind. Maybe have someone check in on him as possible, or like as fast as possible.
We can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can do it, but we are not strong enough on our own to handle if anything would happen. So, anything that you can, anyone that you can put there to actually do that would probably be better suited than ourselves.
I will send Jonah to send the word to the Kingfishers.
Seems like a wise order of action.
How long will that take?
I wouldn't know.
Fair enough. We're currently staying at Time's place. If you said you're gonna look into the matter, if you find anything,
No. Where you reside.
thank you. Your help is much obliged. We're obviously going to try to find more information ourselves as well. If you find anything that might be of interest to you, as much as we can deem it, we'll try and contact you and get another appointment. I hope your son will be well.
Thank you. Yes. I will have to return to work I was doing.
Naturally, we've already taken way too much time of yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you for seeing us.
Yeah.
As
Bye-bye.
the door
I'd bow.
opens, you can see the guardsman that let you in is waiting for you to exit the room again and exit the mansion.
A good
Yeah.
question. Given that they are like in charge of like the bounties,
Mhm.
would it be assumable that they have more bounties that haven't been like put up yet that we could take a look at?
Potentially, yes.
Hey, Doyle, buddy, you gonna see if they have some bounties lying around?
I can ask them, right? It's never you can have a yes or no. So I guess I'll go ask them if they have any bounties that are not on the notice board yet available for us.
Oh no, I wouldn't ask the old guy, right? We're like already out, but like the guard probably has some.
Yeah, I'm
We're not
asking.
saying
The
that-
dog. I'm
asking
asking.
the guy, okay. I was like,
we
you're going to
already-
ask
Totally
the
not
old
saying
man.
that to
We're
actually
already-
have
we're
the odds
alre-
for your voice, yeah.
No, we're already outside, so
Yeah.
I figured that we asked guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I currently do not know if there's any bounties.
Shit.
Usually Jonah puts them up in Kruder's place.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Have an amazing
Yep.
day yourself, even though the weather is poor. Lord Kime, Prism, it has been a pleasure to accompany you in the Ravixan match.
Thank you for letting
well.
us.
Yeah.
and
It was
guiding
nice
us.
meeting you.
And I bow.
As he bows back, as you exit the place, the courtyard, we will take a break.
Yay.
Nice.
Yay.
As we
Nice.
leave it right on the drop. We will be back. What time is it actually?
6
25.
over.
So
Yeah.
we'll take 15 minutes of a break. We will be back after that with half a day, even more, depending on what you guys want to do. As we also have a duel to look out for that is in about 7 days, if my math is
Yeah.
correct.
Oh.
I think it is.
You can use the break to determine some of your downtime. So I'm not going to
Mhm.
outplay every
Get
single day.
very skilled and stuff.
And we will see you all hopefully in 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the music,
Bye.
and we will see you in a bit.
Mm.
Welcome back. As we have taken our break, we are, well, back where we left it. As you are standing
Mhm.
outside of the rain. Currently, we haven't have Danny back yet, but hopefully he'll be joining us shortly. As you are standing outside in the, well, it used to be pouring rain and is now just a normal rain. You have had your meeting with Lord Ravixan. And the only thing on your to-do list today, or at least Adaro's to-do list today, is visiting Griffin once again.
Okay.
As it is
Did we
just...
go back to the Blue Dragon Inn and see what where the Scarlet Butchers are?
Oh, the butchers, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh
find
yeah, because they're meeting with the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can check in on them. That maybe makes sense.
Did you have time for Griffin? Did you have a time for Griffin, or was it just any time?
I would argue that my spell is broken at this point. The sky self, usually like time,
Mhm.
and I mean, is it first level? I think I can cast it again using like a spell slot, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay then.
Or
Yeah,
you
we
could
can-
go to Griffin and we could go and follow the Butchers.
Yeah, we're just going to go
I mean,
check.
I might as well have
Have
a
a-
follow as well if I can.
Yeah,
Just
have a friendly stab.
Okay.
I would be cautious, but yeah, I'm casting this guy's self again. Horns vanish.
Okay.
Face slightly changes.
Ah,
Like a better looking.
Who are
porcupine.
you?
I don't
Oh.
know this person.
This is not the adventure you're looking for.
Oh yeah, I'm turning into the kind of like adopted brother.
Okay. As you make your way down the Artisan Ward
Quick, think of a
Towards-
backstory.
towards Griffin's Magic Emporium, you notice that Adira,
Wait, you wanted to go to the inn first, yeah?
Oh,
Mhm.
you wanted to
See
do
where the
Okay.
butchers are, yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise
that's
it's
more
useless, yeah.
pressing.
as
Yeah.
you walk towards the entrance of the Noble's Ward. You eventually make it to the Blue Dragon's Inn.
Mhm.
As you see that inn now, during, well, noon, is bustling with life as people enter and exit. As upon entering, you notice that the table on which Maravak and his Scarlet Butchers sat has been emptied and cleared.
Hmm.
Looking around, you can see some of the patrons, some already sleeping, drunk, others enjoying a probably not so well made meal.
Okay, how about this?
Yes.
Would it be reasonable to assume that there is hoof steps, big hoof steps coming from the inn, going out somewhere?
I was gonna say it's footprints, man.
You didn't.
It's been raining and storming. There's mud.
You
Can't
didn't
reckon the
notice
rain.
any distinct hoof prints, though. There's a lot of foot traffic going on.
There, I mean, it's like a half giant, like a Goliath, right?
Mhm.
And a Minotaur. Like if
And then a
there's any
little teeny
distinctive,
halfling.
yeah, if there's any like distinctive footprints, then it's theirs.
There's no distinctive footprints.
You
Where's the
motherfucker.
ranger when we need them?
Yeah.
Wait.
He's right here.
Um, oh, the lady was looking rather lavish and whatever. And do we catch a scent?
Tell me to Danny. Wait.
I am tall.
Jesus Christ.
As you sniff
Chanel number
the
5,
air,
anyone? Where is it going?
as you sniff the air, you are hit with a
Curious.
puff of vomit mixed in with the fresh rainfall.
Love that smell.
Follow the vomit. Follow the vomit. They might have had a lot of beer. You know?
Right. I mean, if all we want to do is just check if the sun met with them, could it be that the sun met with them here and they've already met? We could.
No, because we probably would have walked past. Those stuff.
True.
Okay. Now that I'm back, what did I miss? Because I'm back and I hear footprints in.
Yeah, we were like looking if
We're
we
trying
can
to-
like see the butchers.
Yeah.
Trying to follow the butchers.
Do you have a way
We
of
go.
doing that?
Let's go in the pub. Let's go in the pub.
Yes.
Are they still
we-
there?
Oh no, they were
No,
not.
they're
We already weren't there. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm catching up. I've got my tea. Leave me alone. Okay, then we go to the bartender.
I don't think we should inquire openly
Yeah,
about
we
this.
can.
Well,
We can.
okay, we could pretend to be looking for an adventuring party and just ask where they went.
Yeah, sure. Go. Yeah, sure.
As you walk up to the bartender, you notice that Kruder isn't standing behind the bar this time, the turtle that usually works there.
No.
As you notice a halfling with a short-cut goatee, as well as sideburns that go up to here, as well as short-trimmed hair, as he stands up on seems to be a small bench that he set down behind the bar in order to be able to peer over. Yeah.
DM question: are halflings common in this
Yes.
world? Okay,
So,
So- dwarves and goblins that live underground or something.
gnomes are disappeared from the world, but they are all
Okay.
living underground. Dwarves tend to stick to themselves in their mountain homes, yet the occasional one wanders through large cities, as is seen in Uncle Pete's smithy.
That was a very long
Okay.
way of saying yes.
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 Um.
Mhm.
Master
Hi
Halfling,
there.
hello.
Yeah.
We were
Um,
wondering if you knew about this giant fellow called Maravek. He came in here not too long ago.
Oh yeah, I sure do.
We were just looking to maybe hire an adventuring party, so we were just wondering if you know where they went after this.
What, the five of you?
Yeah.
The five of you want
Yes.
to hire one adventuring party.
Yes.
I'm pulling from my pocket a pouch, like slightly opening it so they can look inside, and I'm closing it again. It contains 500 gold pieces. Yes.
You might not want to wave that around here.
Somebody's getting
I didn't wave it around.
mugged.
I
Can I-
literally specified. I'm like opening it towards them. They don't. No one else sees what's inside. I'm just opening it to them, and I'm
Yeah,
putting
but
it back.
they say it regardless because if you have a sack, that probably
Yeah.
means that you have gold in it.
Yeah.
The reason it's we all pulled our savings together so that we could do this.
We don't have to argue where or why we have the money. Just tell us information we seek or don't, but don't be weird about it.
To be sure, I don't know where they are.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Do you know where your master is?
Probably out smoking.
Fair enough.
Oh, break.
Yeah, while I'm putting the sack back, by the way, I'm still like, disguise self. So like it blends in like a really weird way where like I'm, an illusion and no one sees it anymore. Don't mug me.
And have you also seen the younger Ravak-san around anywhere?
You mean a noble? Absolutely not. Imagine
Don't come
them.
around this part of the woods today.
Imagine them's being here. There'll be tales to
Yeah,
tell.
imagine.
Mhm.
Okay.
How long ago did the Scarlet Butchers leave?
Look, I don't keep track of any movements.
Seems rather odd for like an keep. That's the one thing that I would do.
I'm just a cook.
That and money.
I took over.
Yeah,
I
fair
don't
enough.
give a shit
just
who
saying
comes
that,
in
yeah.
and goes out. But you've been bugging me and I've been entertaining you.
Make sure to not say it too loud, otherwise you might not, keep your job. Not me to give instructions. Anyways, a good one.
Yes,
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Wait, Folk, as he steps off.
Right,
and...
we've been the weird ones, right? I've
we
worked in service before. That was like the rudest way of like interacting in this. Like, that is not a way to keep your
It's like a
job.
Weatherspoons. Like they don't give a shit. That's the vibe I feel.
Yeah.
Was Cruder there when I bought my beer earlier? When the
Yes.
Scarlet Butchers were here? Okay.
Well,
Can we
they're
try
all
and find
smoking.
Cruder
Yeah.
if he's smoking?
Yeah.
Are they out in the back smoking?
Good.
You do see a turtle out the back smoking.
Yo, Kruda, hi, hello.
Yes.
Sorry to bug you with this. Would you mind telling us if you know where the Scarlet Butchers went?
That way.
Does he seem drunk?
He seems high as a kite.
Okay.
How long ago would you think what that was? How many puffs on your pipe?
15.
Fair enough, fair
Wow.
enough.
Big day for you.
And have you seen? Never mind. Actually, don't worry. Thank you.
Good day to you too.
Good day.
Good day.
Which direction did he point?
He
That way.
pointed in this direction. South. This direction.
Gladiators ones.
Southwest. He
Oh.
pointed southwest.
What is the Meridian Hall?
That's a theater.
Oh.
Why are we not going to the theatre?
It's
Oh.
behind you.
But yeah, I guess let's go to.
Is Griffin's on the
Griffins.
way? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
There's a
What
few things on the way.
coincidence. Let's do it.
I mean,
All right. As you make your way southwest, down through the Artisan's Ward, you find yourselves standing outside of Griffin's Magic Emporium. Adero, the strangest thing has happened once again to
God.
this building, as the depiction of the Thunderbird that was there this morning has changed back to what Griffin has called a Sphinx. As the
don't call
body
it strange if you explain it to me, okay? There was smart, understands it.
does he?
15 intelligence and it's been explained to him. Yeah, of course he does.
Okay.
All right.
Still strange that
Yeah,
the building
good to know.
changes. Don't see
No,
that
it's
every
magic.
any other.
The only thing Foying finds strange is rude service people, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I was about to say, yeah.
Magic, fine.
I
A rude bartender,
It's like,
fucking weird,
it's like the
mate.
guardsman
What are you
asking for
doing?
like a raise. He's lucky that it didn't snitch on him.
No, fair enough.
Ardero, lawful good. More long.
Here is he.
Anything but. As you enter, the double doors open into the massive open area as you see two large wings of a bird displayed out on the ceiling. On your left hand side, you can see a creature encased in a display case, almost frozen in place, as the entire body is wreathed in vines and plant-like materials as blooming flowers cover its body. Spine-like teeth, as in forms of a fawn. I didn't realize, I couldn't get to the word before, but thorns protruding from its mouth. As on the right-hand side, another display case is displayed. Yet this time, I don't know, it is filled. As you see a strange creature standing on two legs, looking like a person.
Yay, we're firing a slave.
Ways to get us cancelled.
Dying.
That's a clip for
Yay.
TikTok right there. Brilliant. Well done.
Yay! Buying a slave.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
What seems to be a person, yet the eye sockets are completely black, as well as the mouth itself. Only an eerie smile on his face is protruded. As when you walk past it, the eyes have a reddish glow to them.
The fuck?
Where have we had reddish glow before today?
Oh dear lord.
You mean
Reddish
smiles with
glow.
eyes?
Wait,
Miles?
and it's
Familiar.
smiling.
This is quite literally.
We
Yeah,
know what this
Griffin.
creature is.
Griffin, a word, please. Hi.
Oh, hello! Welcome in once again. I
Yeah,
see you've
sorry.
seen my newest acquisition.
Yeah, what is it?
Gorgeous.
Oh, that is called a skin crawler. Nasty little buggers. They kill their prey and take their flesh and walk around it. Careful
Interesting.
though, that one's still alive.
Yeah. I hope it's not the thing that you said I would be interested in to buy.
Oh no, definitely not. I've got something
No.
else for you. No, that is a client of mine wanted to have that actually, and I do not know why.
Seems worrying.
Yeah. I'm
Right,
filling out the
kill it.
royal decree. Would you be able to tell us who the client is?
FBI.
really
sorry,
Do you have a warrant to search the place?
No. I mean, this is quite literally a warrant that we have here. There's not this- you know, we're looking into like the disappearance of Palanthus, and this is highly connected to this, I fear. So, any
This-
information might be good here.
This was ordered by a noble from Saltborn.
From
Ah, okay.
Saltborn. What?
So, missing people.
Hmm.
in
Look, I only do.
No, I
business.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's good
We,
money.
we just need
Can we kill
information
it?
to like we can connect the dots. Just tell us the name of them.
Oh, I do not have a name.
That's
You
even
make, you make
more
business
worrying.
without name. That doesn't sound like you, Griffin.
Well, I'm.
You're rather intimate with your clientele, no?
I'm all mini intimate with you. Have you seen Sarah's?
Right.
Hmm.
How
Well,
do
don't
they-
blame me on that one.
How are they going to come and pick it up then? How will you know it's for?
They were sending an adversary. I don't know.
Is that not rather odd to you? Like, you
Oh
know,
no, it happens a lot in my line of business. I mean, who else would buy angels' wings?
fair enough.
Well, I was
So
interested in them, but that's fair enough. All right.
I mean, of
The-
course, my dear. Of course, my dear. But let's
They're
be
sending
honest, you
someone
do not
over
have
to
the
pick it
money to
up.
pay for it.
They're saying someone over to pick it up, is what you're saying.
Yes.
When would that be?
When?
A couple of days from now?
Okay. And what, so a skin crawler wears the skin of the thing that it killed. So is this thing wearing the skin right now?
Oh, yes, certainly. The creature's inside of the skin.
And what happens if the creature comes out?
Oh, I do not want to find out. I've heard terrible, terrible things about them. Oh, I do not want that thing outside of that cage.
How many days are we speaking of? Do you know any specifics?
Let's just say well over 10k.
Well, over what?
You said
Well
days.
over 10k.
How many?
Oh,
Days.
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 Oh.
Days, yes.
Oh,
A couple,
You know,
I think
me,
3.
Griffin, 3 days. Okay, fair enough.
Three,
Um,
Look,
I
if
don't
you want
mean-
to procure
mean-
any specific merchandise,
as I said, you probably know and like Palanthus, and we're just trying to find any information. And this seemed rather odd and connected. You probably also heard that there's people disappearing in Saltburn, so
I have heard the occasional rumor. Yes.
I don't judge you for your business. I wouldn't. Anyone's gonna do what they gotta do. I'm just we're just gonna try and look into it very discreetly, so it will not fall back on you. You can trust us in that.
That is much appreciated, Adara, my boy.
Thank you for your information as well.
Now, on that item,
Anyways, yeah,
I,
exactly.
do have this
Business.
as he pulls out this small package. It's about this big.
Bet it is. Sorry.
Slams it on the
Continue.
table.
Very small.
60 quid for everything. As he pulls out this package about this big and this high. As he opens it up and pulls out this extremely well-made cloak. This will protect you.
This is the cloak of protection.
Oh, you have heard of these things?
I put the pieces together.
You said cloak and protection.
it's a cloak that protects
Oh, you heard of
What
it?
could it be?
Yeah.
Probably
God.
sarcasm. It's probably a sarcasm.
That is the +3 intelligence modifier right there.
Yes.
Good work.
So
yeah.
smart.
Well,
Smart. We said you're smart, boy.
usually they cost quite the amount, but I am willing to make a deal for you, as always.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to promise not to give it to Cirrus.
Don't worry about that.
Uh-huh.
We would use it as seen best, but
Perfect.
probably on Cirrus.
The
Um,
well,
We
in that
need to keep
case,
our Darrow alive so he can always come back here very
yeah.
often.
now that I do appreciate, my dear Valerian. Now,
Not like he needs
you-
it. He's always out on the back.
well, I hope he gets my back.
Jesus.
Anyways, usually these things go for about 3,500 gold. So, for you, it's only 1,500.
You said 500.
500 was
Well,
for the... Oh.
You made a poor joke, and now here we are. So spare the fruit. 1,500 gold pieces. If you want something for 500 gold pieces, do
Yes.
have something. As he pulls out something else. He pulls out a plate armor made of a greenish metal. This is crafted by the dwarves of Moraday themselves. This is adamantine armor. It
like
will
Wolverine.
protect you from any hit from a sword, an axe, or even a hammer. For you, 500 gold pieces.
Wait, so it's immune to slashing damage or like
It's
No,
resistant.
It's just
resistant?
And what does the cloak make you immune to?
And +1 to AC, I would
Okay,
assume.
I'll
In
ask you
saving
for
rolls.
you.
Um,
Please.
Meta
Sorry,
speaking, a cloak of protection gives you a +1 to armor class and saving throws, as well as not making you able to be hit by, I believe, magic missile.
What? Really?
It's
That
almost
seems-
like the DM knows more sometimes. You should just-
Sorry, I was thinking of Ring of Shielding or Cloak of
Yeah.
Shielding.
Oh,
They
no.
basically do the
Something
same. They
busted.
almost do the same, but no, it's just AC and saving throws.
How much money do we have in the party fund?
We have 408 gold pieces.
That's not very much.
Yes.
So we probably can't afford the cloak even if we wanted it.
I don't know. How much was the cloak again?
1,500.
1,500. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 100, but even if we all have 100, that's still. not
I
enough.
don't have 100. All my money goes into the party inventory.
I
party
have
thing.
10. So, yeah,
10.
I have
Why- I want-
500, that's besides the point.
10.
I think the armor sounds good. Maybe we should get the armor. not
Yeah,
the
but who
cloak.
can
I mean-
wear it? Who can wear
How much was the armor again?
500 gold pieces.
500.
We
And
don't
what kind
even...
of armor is it?
It's heavy
Plate
armor.
Oh,
It's
heavy.
heavy.
Okay.
I don't
Wait, who here can wear heavy armor?
no one.
So
yeah.
we
No.
don't get.
Yeah, Griffin, I understand we like have like a very bad-free relationship and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're running a magical shop here,
Yes.
and your client is me.
Your own
yes.
I
client.
might have. Let me
I
peruse.
don't mean to like like too self-deprecating, but I probably cannot even lift that armor you just described.
Well, it is still magical armor.
Yeah, I still cannot lift it.
Have you tried?
Yeah, try right now.
Do it.
Do it.
Go on,
Oh.
lift the armor, Adaro.
You wanted to say that you have something else.
I do.
What do you have for me? Yes.
I have this as he pulls out a helmet. Or. Oh, right over here, as he pulls out a potion. Now, this is something you might be interested in. This is a helm of comprehend languages, which makes you able to speak any language you want. But
we
if you say the
already-
command word, this is a potion of flying.
Now that is interesting.
Shut up, serious.
Hold on.
Both are 500 gold pieces.
No,
Jesus Christ.
just no.
It is your pig.
How much?
Griffin, and here I thought we had like a beautiful relationship, but you don't really seem to understand me. You give her the rope that I was actually interested in, and now you like present me with like a helmet, breastplate. What?
The
I thought we had
helmet
something
you
going
can
here.
wear. The helmet you can wear.
You should ruin my hair.
Jesus. Also, Kaim can speak most languages anyway, so
Yeah.
Well, no, I
we probably
can-
don't need
I
it.
can
You can
read.
read it. Yeah.
Well,
Something
Okay.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
You constantly not speak it.
Right.
I
Okay.
see.
Okay. Let me look at what I have.
oh, he's panicking.
You're,
Ah,
Oh, no.
you're driving
Letting
me
him
on a
know
nerve
that then?
here, Ardaro.
you're really busting.
You're supposed to have like the most wondrous items as like prescribed on your. I'm just
Website.
curious to like what you have to offer for especially me or
Only him.
I mean if
Only
it's
him.
beneficial to like anyone else here then of course. I mean I'm not trying to like buy anything with the party money here. I'm just trying to like the stuff that I scraped by at this point.
Okay. Let me think of something.
The statue you sold to me is amazing. I love it so much. Thanks for that by the way.
I do not have anything similar, but I do have something in the bag. It might be gathering dust currently. Give me a quick minute. As he
Yeah.
scuttles off, you hear the back door you see close as you hear rummaging through. As after about 5-ish minutes,
In the time I would be talking to my party.
Mhm.
No one can wear like the heavy armor, right? Like that's useless.
No.
Mhm.
No,
Okay.
wait.
Not
No,
unless
right?
someone can.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, I'm like, if you can wear it, Gus, it might actually be quite okay.
I don't think I can. Light armor, medium armor,
Okay.
not heavy armor.
How much was the potion? I missed that.
500 as well.
I
Okay.
remember we have that potion I got as well. A potion of hill giant strength. We have that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
We'll
jumped
probably down that during the tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be best to like trade that for something else as well. To be honest, I don't know. Like,
I mean, we're going to be fighting big old creatures.
yeah, but what does the strength give you? Like a slight modifier on your stuff to hit, and like
How much is the bonus? That's the question.
It gives you a strength of 21, which gives you a
21 for
plus
1
5
hour.
modifier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's
It's-
worth it for the tournament.
That is very much worth it for the
how
tournament.
much is
And
good for
I've
this
got
Yeah.
bless and
And
Bang.
if you want this potion now so that you can try and lift up that armor and show off to Griffin, you go ahead.
I don't
But
need
then
any.
if you die because you can't swing a sword, it's your fault.
By the way, now that we're here, yeah, I asked Griffin if he have a
Griffin is not
poisoner's
here right
kit
now.
in his inventory.
Griffin is
Griffin is
currently
not
not
here.
here.
Griffin is
Mm,
not
what-
here. Never mind.
He's in the
He's not
back.
I
He's
look.
in the back.
I look.
And the
I
poison
look
skit,
around the store if
He,
he,
does
has.
not. We're gonna go to the herbalist later. They have the
Mm.
problem.
Oh,
We still have
Does he
the glands from the spider, so we could make probably like sell it there
Yeah.
and buy your stuff.
Mm,
Lambs.
mhm.
Are you making poison daggers? Is that the plan?
yeah. Well, no, that was my next question. If I like, I don't know how it would work, but how long would it last? Like how many, like let's say turns, like full
One.
turns? Would the
One.
poison be on my deck? Okay, one.
Mhm.
It's one use, not.
Plus, I
Yes.
presume it is like one action to dip it in them. Okay. Alright.
Hmm. Does he have gems lying around this place?
Eventually,
don't want
after
to
a minute
kill
or 5,
anything.
Yeah.
Griffin comes back as he places on the counter his hooded lantern. Dusty and rusty as it is, he brushes off some of the dust. Now this is something you might be interested in. This is what they call a lantern of revealing. If you fill it with a pint of oil and light it up, anything that is invisible in the area that it sheds light on will become visible to the naked eye again.
Hmm.
Since I wasn't able to sell it before, 500 gold pieces and it is yours.
Why is it all everything 500 gold?
Yeah.
It's not. It's just what's work. That's what we're asking because of how much
Mhm.
gold Ardero has.
Does it reveal hidden doors or traps? Or just magical invisibility?
Any invisible creatures and objects.
That's just been sitting in the back for a long time.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
the reason.
Could we have it for 300?
Make a persuasion.
Persuasion. I've got a +6 in it.
Yeah.
Fuck me, it still doesn't matter.
Oh, I can't
My
do
goodness, you do.
300.
What are you looking at? You looking at the saving or the actual check?
Yeah,
Actual check.
Check.
Because because saving throws the right side and normal modifiers plus the left side.
Yeah, but she's proficient, so it's +6.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
you have 18 charisma.
I have 19.
No, I'm asking Helen.
I am a bard.
300 gold pieces and might not cut it, but I can do 400.
Never mind, that's too expensive. We don't want it.
How about 350?
As you say that it's too expensive, he just becomes his facial expression goes from happy and finally being able to sell this to sad shit. Should have
Oh,
gotten
should
rid
have
of
taken
this.
me up then. Yeah, exactly.
How about 350?
Do we even want that for 350?
I don't even think we want this. I was
Yeah.
just seeing what I could get away with, to be honest.
No, yeah. I mean,
Oh, I'm +6 as well. I just
yeah,
realised
I'm +6 as well. Very precise.
I have
We're a high
no
charisma,
idea.
low strength gang, I think, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I have high strength.
if
so-
one of you doesn't
Oh,
want
yeah,
it, you
that's
might
true.
not want it. So it's your funds, and I don't want to.
It's okay, Griffin. You know, so I'll be back anyways, and like constantly perusing what you have. I guess I'm just
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe we'll get it next
I'm
time.
kind of out of stock today, but
yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
come back in, say, 4 days, and I am certain I can fill your pockets with magical items again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's,
Yay.
I've heard come back in a few hours, and she'll come back, going with like empty hands. But that's okay. That's okay.
I just thought you had the coin, but apparently not.
I thought she told you 500. Hey, you're the salesman here. Maybe you know more than me. But yeah, thank you so much. We'll come back in 4 days then.
Do you sell him the scroll thing? Were you like keeping one here, or did I make that up?
Yeah,
You
we
like-
sold the scroll. Yeah.
Okay, we
sold
sold it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I sold the scroll. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Right, you were going to Rose's Herbal Shop after, right?
Yep.
Okay, you haven't been to Rose's Herbal Shop, so let me give you a quick description. As you cruise over, you see this lavish building with quite odd and the quite rough area that you're in. This building is covered in plants and vines as a large tree comes through the roof. You see hanging from one of the vines is a sign as it says Rose's Herbal Shop. As you want to open the door itself breaks away in these multiple different branches and vines. And as you step inside, the scent of different kinds of flowers, as well as different kinds of made potions, salves, and I think it's oils, protrude your noses. As this somewhat in tattered clothing, with red hair woman looks at you with a friendly smile as her piercing yellow eyes looks over to you. Ah, welcome. I don't get many visitors. I'm so sorry for my clothing. I am so sorry. The shop's a mess. I am so sorry.
Sorry about it.
Please,
Okay.
please take a look around. I'm quickly going to, as you notice, she's starting to cast a certain magic spell as green leaves stretches out from out of her hands as they are coming through. As you see multiple vines from the walls as well as the ceiling pull away some of the branches and foliage as you see multiple and many different types of flowers. Ones that stand out and you recognize are flowers made of dragons' heads, as well as floating ones.
Nice.
God,
That
more
is
dragons.
so much better.
Are
Right.
they blooming?
Okay. They are currently blooming, yes.
Which ones?
They have all colors.
Ah.
I'm leaning over to her. You want to see like a cool trick?
Oh god.
I don't know you. What kind of trick is this? Is this mugging me?
Yes.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry. If
of
you
course-
are,
of
I
course
have to
not, of
ask you
course
to
not.
leave.
Of course not. Of course not. Just I'm walking over to like the golden dragon flower and I'm touching it.
As you touch it, you notice it outstretches and whirls as what it previously didn't do. It shoots a small burst of fire out of it. Sit down. Who are you? Do you want some tea? I have tea. Let me get some tea. As she rushes out into the bag through what you see is these slight curtains that is slightly hanging open. You hear some cutlery clanging as well as teacups as eventually she comes out.
Quick question: do they have like herbal teas that like make you enjoy yourself a bit more? Like the other guy was like smoking some weeds, I guess.
Daryl wants to get high.
Oh! You mean the recreational teas?
Yes.
I might have some. Yes.
No, don't worry. I was just wondering. Yeah.
Okay.
These flowers interact
Yeah.
in a positive way with people that have been in contact, or like with things that are dragon. I'm pulling out the sapphire horn. I assume she's a sapphire dragon colored flower.
There's one. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like doing the same thing. What does it do this time?
As you touch it with the sapphire horn, you notice that the sapphire colored flower starts crystallizing in this large gem, and from its snout going back to where the flower grows from, you can see it goes back to the flower itself. Now that is a neat trick. Where'd you get that? Who are you? You are so interesting. You look lovely. Do you want some tea? As she points to you, Valeria.
Yes, please, thank you.
People trying to feed Valeria.
Please.
Yeah.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Ah, it's been so
Too
long.
damn skinny.
So long that I have actually had visitors. Oh, where are my manners?
Unfortunate.
My name is Rose. I am the owner of this establishment. I am not used to people. I am so sorry.
That is alright.
We love it here. You're great. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Can I interest you in anything?
Why, yes.
Except tea?
Poison.
Yeah, we have these, and I'm pulling out the matron spider claws and glands. Could you do with this? Sorry to bring that things here into your matcha life.
Are those from spiders?
Yes, very much.
Are those like from a matron?
Yes.
As she looks over. They are in pristine condition. How many do you have?
Well, how many does one big spider have? Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. May I?
Of course.
I can give you 20 gold for it.
Oh. Well,
Mhm.
I think
For each?
Orville
Or-
was hoping for
No, for both.
Yeah,
something else,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, sure. Would you have
Yeah.
like in return, like a poisonous kit as well?
Poisonous kid. Now, I am not someone who likes to deal with poison, though I do have.
Naturally, yes.
I do have one laying around from
Mhm.
my husband. He was more.
Oh, you're single. That's
He was more of
interesting.
the fauna
Mm.
side. I'm more flora side. No?
Yeah, naturally.
Um,
Poison's a nasty thing.
I do have one laying around. I can say 10 gold pieces and the poisonous kit.
Sounds good to us.
She pulls out the poisonous kit as well as 10 gold.
Mhm.
Now,
Have you
about
seen a
that tea,
picture?
as she sits down.
Okay. Have we seen a picture of Rose yet?
No, because
She
I haven't made one yet.
Oh, okay.
God damn
Fair
it.
enough.
Out of interest, how much would be the golden dragon flower?
Well, blooming flowers are more expensive. I do have one that is like a potling. Like the blooming flowers go by 50 gold pieces, though if you want a potling, like a seedling, one that still has to grow out, those are way cheaper. 5 gold pieces.
Would one know the color of the dragon beforehand?
No,
Of the seedling?
it's usually just a roulette, really.
It's really a cool vanity item, like 50 gold ones.
What if
Or
it's one you
Duel.
can't interact with and impress people with?
Yeah. What's even the point then?
What's even
No,
the
I would
point?
like to study it. It's a flower that shoots fire. What are you guys on about?
Only if
It's cool
gold.
as fuck.
It's the flower from Mario.
Mm, change on. Sure, get it. It's your money.
How about a discount for the flower if I tell you a story that explains to you how all of this works?
Must be a really good story though.
It is a very good story. One might say that there is people that will die for it.
And I hope not. Over a cup of tea?
Of course.
As she plunges from some of the branches and small tree trunks, these chairs and benches. Please sit. Yeah, I don't really know how to do all this. What discount were you thinking of?
I don't know. You can tell me after the story how much it was worth to you.
Okay. Though I'm not sure if you're flirting with me or not.
He's probably flirting
He
with you.
definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, does it matter?
Yes, because you're not my type.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
That,
and
that does not
it
matter to a
makes
flirt
me
at all.
makes me feel awkward. So
Then to answer your question, I'm not.
okay, good.
I'm not one to replace that husband. I'm very much sorry for that. But there's other people that are better suited for that.
Sorry for your loss.
Yes.
Thank
very
you.
Yes,
sorry.
very sorry.
Thank you.
I'm just very into dragons and magic that involves dragons. So like that is why have such an interest in this.
Please do tell. Love to hear it. A story. Been a long time.
I have come upon a dying golden dragon. Tried saving it.
No
As he tells
way.
the story, can I use minor illusion to like make all of the things that he's talking about?
Yes,
To
you
like
can.
add to the
Yes,
story,
you
make a little
can.
bit of dragon.
And as
Yeah.
you're doing that, she is focused on the illusional display.
Yeah, I've come upon a dying golden dragon. I tried saving it, and while doing so, almost died myself. The golden dragon, with its last dying breath, put its magic into me to try and save me in return for the kindness.
No.
Due to that incident, it was a huge explosion. Part of the dragon stayed within me and within my nature and has molded into me, like revealing like my shoulder with like the horns and the scales.
No. Oh, no.
Yes, very sad story. Due to that, I have come upon one of these flowers beforehand. One might argue that they started blooming due to me. So yeah, I have the burden of carrying around this mark, trying to seek vengeance or seek justice for what has transpired in this cave. And on that way, we have interacted with another dragon, which after us helping that dragon, it was a sapphire one, they have bestowed me with a gift of one of their horns as a token of their friendship and of their gratitude and of their debt, I guess. So these dragon flowers, Dracolis floras, as you call them, I guess, react positively with their associated kind of flower, kind of dragon. So if you see any of your flowers that are of a chromatic color act in a weird way, better be careful. If one of your metallic ones acts in a weird way,
Mhm.
then there's a chance that the person you're talking to in your store might actually be a shape-changed dragon.
Are you one?
No, I just told you what I
We just split the whole.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so overwhelmed.
Mhm.
It's very understandable.
Speak to people.
What's that?
Don't mind me.
So that's the end of the story. Ooh.
It's a very grand story, and I can assure you that all of it was true.
Well, in that case, as she once again doesn't stand up but conjures a secondary golden flower comes from behind where the original flower hangs. This one is a bit younger than the one you interacted with. They're not fully in bloom yet. It might still happen. Though the season is now, and maybe having someone around that has interacted positively with a golden dragon, and has,
I could say that.
as you said, we're blessed. Maybe it's maybe it might be of use to you. Would you do 15 gold pieces?
Of course. Yeah, handing her 15 gold pieces.
Now they do need some care, so you need to water them 5 times a day because they can get really hot, and they do eat flies and moths on occasion. So they might be even really handy, like on the bedroom, to keep mosquitoes away from you. Anything else you would like to purchase whilst you're here? I have some teas. As she looks at you, Valeria.
Haven't I been drinking a tea this whole time?
Have you?
Yeah.
It's to sell you tea now.
It's pretty damn good tea. These herbs that she uses,
Nice.
top notch.
Milky tea, is it herbal tea?
It's a herbal tea.
Okay. Not recreational though.
No.
No. Good old herbal.
Not seeing dragons.
Yeah, I wasn't doing. I thought I was minor illusioning. I was just like waving my hands around.
She does have the recreational herbs also.
I mean, maybe later, Rosa. Can we just like look around the shop and see what there is?
She did have a poisoning kit, right?
Yes, you already have acquired one.
We paid for it already, Danny.
Okay, great. Listen, my mind today is.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. You have it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if we just look around your shop and just see what you have?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I am actually out of some of the fauna. I do sell animals usually. I still have a few. I might have a kitten somewhere still. If you are interested in a cat.
Oh my god, can we go get one?
You cannot get a kitten.
Please.
We already have a fox.
We do have Rev.
As you say that, you hear this extremely soft meow coming from like one of the beams. As you see this small winged kitten as it glides down
Oh my god.
onto Rose's lap, and it
What
curls
color is
down.
the kitten? What breed? Tell me everything.
It's a Tressym. It's not really a
Okay.
cat.
All right.
It's the color itself is it's a mix of white, black, and brownish fur, as it has black stripes going along the back, and like white socks.
Good little socks.
And there's like one
baby.
white stripe down the nose.
Oh, honey. How much is the kitten?
How much?
Well, I haven't really thought of a price, and if you seem like people who take care of each other as well as their there. Well, anyone who's close. A, a gold piece.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Does it can it do anything, or is it just cute and it flies?
It's just cute and it flies, really.
Like,
It's
I-
cute and
I
flies.
want it.
Okay.
I
Yes,
want
we
don't-
need it.
I know. I don't feel like we should take it into fights with us. I think it's probably safer here with you. But thank you
Yeah, I
very
was
much.
about to say.
No,
I don't
but
want
it's-
I don't want it to get hurt.
Oh no, please no.
We can just come and visit it every so often.
I would love that. I would love that. Do you want to have it?
I'm gonna stroke it, but I'm not gonna take it. But I'll stroke it. Can I do an animal handling check because I'm proficient and I want to show off?
It can always stay at the house.
Yeah.
Your parents'
Can we please have it? Can we please have it?
Has it been happy here with you? Are you happy to keep it?
Oh yeah, no. It I'm because my husband used to work with animals a lot. I kind of grew into it, and currently this is the only one from the litter that I have left. It's really helpful. Like it hunts some of the mice that occasionally come in.
And how much was it again?
One gold piece, Danny. It's very dangerous.
I will buy
No,
that out of my pocket.
And you don't even have a gold.
I have one gold. I have one
Oh
gold.
my god. Where are you going to put this? In Kaim's house? We haven't even set up a base anywhere.
Boy, I
Not
will,
yet.
I
I mean,
will
we
protect
honestly
that
just-
thing with my life if I have to.
Norval,
Just
a
fucking
dog
take
isn't
it.
just for Christmas. It's happy here with her. It hunts mice. It's fine. Come on, man.
But she's a lonely woman.
She is a lonely woman. She needs it.
Realistically, we can always buy it once we have
We
one.
shout in front of her.
Once we have a mansion, we'll buy a cat, all right?
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah, deal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think we make back
Have
home.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
wrote
just-
the as well.
I'm just in love with it at this moment.
Yeah.
The cuteness is overwhelming me.
What's its name? Is it a boy or a girl?
Oh, this is Dahlia. She's a girl.
Dahlia.
Oh,
Adorable.
Of course, it's got
I'm
some
just-
flower names.
Yeah.
I
I'm
will
just
come back
crouched.
for you.
She literally
even
calls
think-
Rose. Of course, there's floral names.
Yeah.
This all makes sense. Yeah.
Can I
Any
give-
other animals at the moment?
I might have a dimension.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
I
That's
usually
fine,
keep
thank
them like not caged.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
We
Hey,
love
It's
spiders.
Yeah, on
I'm
that
having
note-
PTSD.
Oh,
that
what,
note, let's
this
return home.
spider? This spider? Just a tarantula crawling up my arm. Just
Exactly that
Right,
one. Yeah.
okay.
I start like using my index
That's
finger and
Peter.
flicking it.
Peter. Peter.
Peter.
Wait, no,
Mhm.
no flower name. Fucking hell.
I've just been crouched down next to Rev the whole time going, but you're the cutest dude. You were not going to replace you. Don't you know?
I have no clue what Rev's noise would be.
Well, what does a
Well,
fox say?
Yeah,
Foxes go.
yips. They
Fuck
yip,
off,
no?
Josh. Get the fuck out.
Fucking
bad
hell.
Bad him.
That should be a TikTok.
Mm.
They yip,
Oh,
no?
All right, we got the poisonous kit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I will come back for you, sweet.
It was lovely to meet you, Rosa. Thank you for having us, and thank you for the
Hi,
tea.
Rosa.
I
Bye,
put the
guys.
spider.
I'm
I put the
the spider
I
down.
put the spider down on a table or something.
How old does she look? And also, what race is she? Sorry if you said. I missed it.
She is a half elf,
Okay.
Yeah.
and she is about late 20s.
Oh,
Hmm.
God.
I mean, okay.
At least she seems late 20s.
All right. And she's a. Oh yeah, she's a. Yeah.
Half elf.
Is she? She's a druid, right? Well, yeah, she's a druid. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Might be a good addition to the party. We're missing one.
Wow. Yeah.
I just,
Alright.
yeah, okay.
Where are we going now?
Oh, we could
Oh,
go
we're
to a
going-
theater, but honestly, it's probably not going to happen there. Anything.
You just don't want to sit through a retelling of a play. Weren't we gonna go to like the noble section to find the
No, no,
robbed
no.
son? No.
He pointed in
Okay.
the other direction. That's why we went to the
Okay.
theater. That's where the
Yeah.
theater is like.
Oh, got
It
you.
was pointed in that direction, but it's like a very, very long shot.
Well, shouldn't we just try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna walk up to the theater and gonna ask
Yeah.
like a clerk.
Yes.
Okay, as you walk towards the theater, you see it's closed.
Oh, for goodness.
God
Sick.
damn.
And we go back to Kyle's place.
Wait, what's on the walls of the theatre? What are the shows on?
There's a
Tell me, guys.
There's a show that is made of acrobats,
Whoa.
which is called the Flying Names.
Flying names.
The Darhavia.
The flying names.
The
yes.
flying names.
The
Mhm,
flying
Mr. and
the
Mrs.
Flying
Name.
Names Brothers.
Ah, yes,
The
yes.
flying names brothers. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Naimas.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Naimes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great job. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So if we would happen to go to one of these shows, are you gonna like do it in Discord? In
What,
in the
you think
stream?
I'm
Yes.
actually going to
He's
perform?
gonna get on the bed and do some
Hey,
squats.
we
yeah.
are paying to see a performance. I
I'll
want to
just
see
hang
it.
from the wall and like do
Yeah, just
push-ups
hang
or
from
Going
the
something.
wall.
will do some
Yeah.
pull-ups. It's
Yeah,
a show.
just do something.
Dinner and a show.
We
Easy.
are paying money for a performance. We
There's a
want to
second
see-
play that plays,
Yeah.
which is called The Phantom of the Opera.
Ah, that
Lazy.
sounds.
But it
like
actually
interesting.
doesn't show people, it shows ghosts.
Oh,
Nice. Good one.
yeah.
Thank you.
I like.
What's
those
some
are-
of the songs?
Was that everything, or is there?
Those are the
another,
two shows currently on.
Oh,
play.
okay.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
It's like a one hall kind of thing, not multiple halls.
Is this part of the city a bit more empty? Like, do people come here as much?
This is this seems to be in par with less nobility, maybe wealthy merchants. There aren't many people here.
In that case, can we look at the footprints on the ground?
Make a
Mm.
perception check.
Guidance.
Mhm.
Perception.
Well, if we're all doing it, does she get advantage?
Fuck me up. Fucking hell. Sorry. Okay, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I'll allow advantage.
intense thinking
Oh,
noise?
okay. Sweet.
Who's having poor
Mhm.
rolls now, eh?
All right.
Roll
I'm having
that
a bad.
20.
I'm having a bad day.
This-
Jesus Christ.
Maybe 15 was the target, you know? You never know.
Yeah.
You
maybe.
pick up a track of what seems to be Minotaur
Oh my goodness.
footprints
Let's go.
leading off northwest.
Following them like a fucking bloodhound.
Let's
Is there
do
also
it.
Goliath foot tracks or like really, really big foot tracks?
Minotaur, he said.
I know, yeah. Is there also Goliath foot tracks? So
Oh.
Seems to be no.
Mm.
As you
Alone
follow
wolf.
the Minotaur's foot tracks, you eventually come to a slightly wealthy building.
Wait, where are we at the moment?
You're
Which one?
currently close around here.
Okay.
And as you look at it, through the window, you can see a red
Whoa.
Minotaur
Yeah.
dancing
Dancing.
with a
let's go
woman.
into Kimes. Let's go into Kimes. Skip the 4 days.
No, wait, what? Dancing what? I didn't hear.
Dancing with a woman.
Oh,
Mm. Who's the woman?
Oh, we know
She,
people now. What the fuck? Just leave.
It's fucking intel. I thought we were investigating.
Wrong color Minotaurs.
Oh,
It's
black
intel.
No, stop peeping.
what peeping is
Fine.
Debaucheries.
Because we're looking through the. Me and Valera like, yes, couldn't tell. Wait, hang on a second.
Hold
What
on.
color?
Maybe this is the wrong guy.
eventually, you make your way back to Kime's house, as the building seems empty. Seems that no one's home currently, as you have the place to yourself. Do you want to do
Right.
anything in the following days?
Yes.
What do you want to train in, Time?
Train.
Train.
Only
Okay.
thing I had in mind was checking the notice board.
As we'll skip to this, I believe I called it. What day
Insert
is it?
training montage.
Everybody loves a montage.
I forgot what day it's called. It's like a Sunday, eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Which the
Okay.
How many
Oh,
days
we
do you
skipped
skip?
Sunday.
you skip until the 18th, so 7 days in total.
Right?
Okay.
I would
I remember Darimir said the yellow was going to be back at some point in the next few days.
Not in a few days.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay.
fine. Good.
I would like to work with Sirius if that's possible.
you
Work
Oh.
on a contraption
Okay.
that waters
Oh.
the plant slowly, automatically.
want to do what? That waters a plant.
Yes.
It's
You-
so
Okay.
I mean, you know that.
You're
Okay.
water gymnastic, right?
You
And
could
you're
just
like
shape
plant
water every
efficient.
I
day.
can literally just water
Well,
it.
yeah, but like 5 times a day, like it sounds unreasonable. You know, like maybe like put like we're smart people. We're gonna figure something out that would work. You know, that's what we're gonna work on. So I don't have to water it like literally every day, and it's fine to like miss a day. You just refill the thing like every few days. That's what we're working on.
Oh,
And it will also go
okay.
to-
Not even magical. That's fine. I'm sure I can work on something like
have
that. pretty
time
Isn't
soon.
the
for one
artificial like the definition of like not being magical? No.
You have time for one thing.
I mean, I just at some point want to like check in with Griffin because he's
Oh,
sent
okay.
info.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
A watering machine. Gotcha.
okay,
Irrigation system.
Yeah,
Aha.
basically.
Bringing
So my plan
civilization.
is go to the inn, I guess, look at the notice board, and on the way back, there's still like here around for maybe any sign of the gangs.
Okay. Kaim, you wanted to train in
Yep.
any skill or just before your duel?
Just before the duel.
Okay. Valeria, what do you want to do?
Can I go to the church in town and pray to Saloon?
Yes, you can. I need from Torval an investigation check, please.
Investigation.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
There's no new bounties out.
Okay.
Yet there is some intel that the Fangs of Cain
Oh, let me grab my notepad. Yes. I'm ready.
the Fangs of Cain have retreated from the city and
Okay.
made their way somewhere else.
But there's no like specific.
There's no specifics
Okay.
on that.
Okay,
They
so
died
that
through a
that
thunderstorm.
skips the whole sewer thing because originally they were there. So
We don't know which one of the two were there.
yeah, we did. Thanks. Yes,
You have
Cassius
no
said.
idea.
I thought Cassius or whatever
No.
his name was again, said they were in the sewers.
They
Okay.
were
Both of them were in the
potentially in the
sewers.
sewers.
Yeah, both of them
Mm.
potentially.
Oh, okay. Then it's just okay. Then I will remove that also from my thing. But they just left the city.
Yes. Valeria,
They might still be underground. We also don't know
I
that.
would like a religion check.
From-
Actually, from me.
Yes. I was like,
Who
My God.
is Saloon? Who was that again?
I
Sorry.
am.
I actually still pray to Lythander, so
As
The
you-
church burns to the ground.
As you
Yeah.
enter the church and try to pray from one of the old gods, one of the clergy comes
Mhm.
and overhears you praying to
okay, I would
Lathander and
pray it in my
Salome,
head. Oh, okay, fine.
as you forgot that you should keep quiet indeed, as you get scurried outside. Though no charges pressed for blasphemy, could you roll me an investigation check with advantage?
All right.
That's
Nice.
Let's go. 2 good rolls.
Mm,
In the time that you wanted to spend praying in the churches, you found multiple people like-minded to you that still follow the old gods.
Mm.
And that there is
King's man.
talk of restoring the old faith.
Oh, there
Though
is
they
good
have
story.
no
I'm
idea.
starting a cult.
They have
Okay.
no idea who should lead them
Mhm.
and how to
How
approach
about the chosen one?
and how
Goes
to
with staff.
approach such reforms.
Okay. How many people roughly in the town?
In the first few days, it's between 25 and 50.
Jesus.
But-
Okay.
In the end, close to like on the day before the duel, you estimate a total amount of close to 1,000 people.
That's a lot of people to lead, man. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay.
please, Messiah.
For the joint operation of a self-sustaining irrigation
Yes.
system for a plant,
Yes.
I need
Yes.
Cyrus to roll me
Yes.
a Tinker's Tools check.
Oh, yes. of
Advantage.
course. You think you give me an
because
advantage?
I
Do you
need
know how to do it?
Ardero to roll me Arcana check.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, Tinker's Tools check. How does one do that?
You should be able to click on your Tinker's Tools.
Did I just click? Is that no? Okay. Oh, it's in my inventory for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Oh. You know what? I don't actually have Tinker's Tools.
Oh,
You can roll any tools
However-
because you have your Artificer feats.
That's what I was going to say. Is
Yeah,
I
that's
can
good
within an
stuff.
hour.
It's
Within an hour-
literally how it works.
Yeah, it takes an
no
hour,
mending, no tinker's tools.
It takes an hour though. It takes an hour, so I have to use an hour to make my tools.
We're using
And
multiple
then-
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
fine. We got nothing but time, baby.
I know. And then I'll use the thieves' tools. Then just roll them. Dup, 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 dup. Use thieves' tools.
Wait, are you proficient with any tool?
Yep.
professional with
Oh.
the thieves tools also.
That's
Just
great.
a normal roll, you said.
Yes, normal roll.
Explode the house.
To begin with, it's quite tricky. This contraption has to have multiple mechanical components to it. Though Ardero's knowledge of the arcane helps you build the perfect irrigation system for a singular plant. As at the end of the 17th, the day before the duel,
Mhm.
you have successfully created
Yeah.
Nice.
a mechanical, self-sustaining watering system that you can even
Thanks a
set to
lot.
multiple things, like multiple settings.
How
And
easy
this
could
is
we
done, of
recreate
course, through a nice montage.
it? Mhm.
Have you got a
You know-
pattern? Are you going to take it to
Yeah.
Dragon's Den?
Yeah.
How easily could we
Pun
recreate
kind of
it?
intended.
For
Yeah.
this the
Oh.
construction process, of course.
Cyrus knows
cheesy-
how to create one now. He could
Yes.
technically create multiple.
When I start a
Nice.
business.
Oh God, here we
That's
go.
where we
Just,
start the
just
farming,
open a shop,
baby.
just selling these things.
No, that's we do that after settling down, you know, with the call thingy.
Okie dokie.
After in the middle of it, does Griffin have any new items?
Let me quickly peruse.
Hey, maybe I should buy some tools at some point. An idea.
Why buy them when you can just make them?
Aesthetically,
He
I'm having
offers
it.
up
Oh,
a hat of disguise for
Oh.
250 gold pieces.
And what exactly does that do? Like
Cast
it just
disguise self on you.
Yeah,
yes.
without expending
I
a spell
said
slot?
it, and I was
Mhm.
like, yeah.
Is it first
Yeah.
level disguise self?
Yeah.
Yes,
So it's probably
an hour.
worth getting this.
Well,
The
No,
spell
well-
ends if the hat is removed, so it does extend beyond an hour.
yeah. Ardero can just invisible me at some point later online, so
I mean, I literally have that spell already. So
yeah. So I don't think even for me I have to have something. So
Oh, this is very interesting, Griffin. Very interesting. Mighty fine item.
Well, thank you. I mean,
Do like it's or like within my capability. I'm just like casting the sky self on myself.
I should have
doing
seen
so.
that coming. You are a man of multiple talents.
He
I am.
hates you at this point. He's like, is there anything this man can
No,
He's
I'm-
desperately trying to win him over.
I don't come easy, you know. I'm a man
That's
of
not
like
what I
very,
said.
very high taste, very acquired taste.
How
But
about
I'm su-
how about this? As he
Acquired
pulls out
taste.
another cloak.
Oh,
This
gotcha.
one is made of a green material, and feels a bit silky.
Oh,
This is also 250 gold pieces, and you might be interested in it. It is made by the elves.
Cloak of Elvenkind? Mhm.
It is indeed.
I
A
have
cloak
no
of
idea what
How
elven
did you work
kind.
that out? You're so fucking smart. Jesus.
There's literally no point in me even trying to explain.
I don't have I have no clue what it does.
yeah. Okay.
It gives you advantage on wisdom checks made. Wisdom checks against you, like perception checks, are made at disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth checks.
Well, this is a very, very interesting item. Very, very cool item. You understand that, like, I'm not a rogue, right?
I mean, if you want to hide from your enemies, this will help you.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I will take it, but like,
Also,
I'm just-
don't forget you have a rogue in your party.
I'm taking it. Don't worry. I'm just putting it out there.
Next time, if you want an item, maybe even try to explain it to me. I could acquire one.
I am a
Maybe give him an idea what he
spellcaster.
wants.
I have spell scrolls aplenty, but apparently you already have spells.
That is the definition of a spellcaster.
Well, I'm
Yes.
so sorry to disappoint.
No, you're never disappointing. You know, as I said, like I like the cloak. I like the idea of it. It's just, there's some items that are like useful and some others that are not really. Yeah. Thank you so much for like. I'll be back to like peruse your items in the future again. I'm removing 50 gold pieces, I guess. from my
And you
inventory.
have a cloak of elven kind.
Yay.
That could be quite useful for me, to be honest, because I can hide at the back and just cast spells.
I mean, or yeah, it's
cast
like
healing.
it's
Well,
useful
I think
for
for
like
both of us.
for like anyone, yeah.
Yeah. But
Depending
I
on
mean,
like
it's more
what
for
we
ranged
currently do.
people. Yeah.
As you all bed down on the 17th, the next day sets in as you get rudely woken up by the dinging of a bell out in the courtyard. As Kaim, on your door, a loud knock sounds. As out beyond, a large, burly, black-furred tabaxi greets you. Doesn't say anything. Yet you know Catcher isn't one to talk often. He just nods and guides you down. Out in the courtyard you can see multiple people are gathered. Almost every one of the household stands outside waiting. As you see your father standing in the middle of this 30-foot by 30-foot squared duel ring, training ring. Whom of the party is going to watch the duel?
I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm-
100%.
I'm also 100%.
Yeah, I don't think Adara will be there.
Okay. So Torval is there, Valeria is there, Sirius is there, Kaim obviously, and Ardero
Obviously.
isn't.
I hope Kaim is there, yeah?
There was just looking at his plant.
Yes. Ooh.
Go ahead.
I'm in support of like my party members and everything, but like I don't know, like a dick measuring contest with like your father. I don't know. It's like some weird way of like sorting out issues.
I mean, agreed, but On the other hand,
On the other hand,
No,
you get to
like,
like, Yeah.
I think Kaim should like strive for like independence in like a different way, and we have
Yeah, I'm
enough
also-
means of like getting anything else. We're not like requiring handouts like to fight over handouts.
Oop.
We're better than that already.
Well,
Me and Cirrus are in t-shirts that say Team Kime.
That was like a Hugo.
Got war paint on. Yeah, we've gone fully out.
Once again, your father stands in his somewhat strange armor. In one hand, he holds this almost greatsword-like sword, yet you realize and recognize it as your father's bastard sword. Whilst in the other hand, he's holding his trusted spear. Could you roll me initiative, please?
I'm gonna lean over to Valeria and go, why is this happening again?
Because even though this is meant to be a matriarchal world, there's a really patriarchal family thing going on, and he has to take power from his dad. I don't really know.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't this a matriarchal society?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, but that's okay.
Okay.
Point Gero to.
As per usual with a duel within your family's household, your father places his sword in front of his face and bows, then takes up a defensive position knowing that you're probably faster than him, as he's just standing there open, almost asking you to rush in and attack him.
Hang on a sec, because the
Crap.
HUD's gone all funky.
Oh, funky. Oh, wait, I'm assuming we're not allowed to interfere from the sideline.
No,
You are
I
not
guess not.
allowed to
No,
interfere.
we're not allowed to
Unless
interfere.
we're not caught, in which case it's fine.
I don't think.
Snape,
Yeah,
go on.
I don't think even Kaim wants to be helped by it.
Yeah,
It's
I
his
don't-
fight
Yeah,
against
yeah,
his
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
Okay.
What's the
What's the?
okay.
We're your adopted siblings.
Yeah, because my HUD's just gone all
Oh,
funky.
if you go to your settings,
Yep.
then configure settings.
Yep.
Module settings.
Yep.
It should be one of the first ones.
But a scale.
And then skill, yeah. I have mine set on 0.55.
Okay. And mine's not changing.
You might have to apply save changes.
That's what I've done.
Like refresh, maybe.
You have to close the HUD and open the HUD again.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Nice. You are the
So
first to strike.
Ooh. Right, I move up to him. And I take a swipe.
Mm.
Why isn't it not let me attack?
Have you targeted your
Don't want-
father?
Right, your father.
Would one win out if they would leave like the confines of the thingy?
What's that?
Would one win automatically if like the opponent leaves the confines of like or like the
Circle. It
wrong.
would be a forfeit.
You're not here. You're not
Okay.
gonna...
But it does count as a forfeit, yes.
Go watch your foot.
I'm playing with my plant.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, is that
As
what we're calling
you rush in and go for a striking attack, without even having to move from the place he's standing in, just by moving his spear, he parries your weapon attack.
We go, oh.
it? Yeah, we're going ooh and ah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want
Uh,
to do?
I can't do anything, so I am my turn.
Okay. He's just standing there, arms wide open, as he looks you in the face with his stern face and almost emotionless demeanor. again. That's his turn.
Do it again.
Eat your dad's face in. Go on, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
That's an 18.
Yeah, it prompts me with a spell instead of the spell I. Instead of which one is it?
It's not
It's
allowed.
it's a 24.
Yeah.
no?
Oh, there we go.
I don't. Oh yeah, now I see it.
Oh my.
So you strike at him.
Damage.
As you strike the armor, it doesn't really go through.
That's his turn.
As you struck against him, he's going to, as he catches the blade like on his armor, he looks over at you, just stares you in the eyes. Pathetic. As he does nothing. Is your turn.
Just gonna keep on attacking him.
Yeah. Ah.
Nice.
Oh my. Okay.
And that's critical, isn't it?
Mhm.
Because it's in 20.
As you go in for the swing, this time you actually catch his armor once again. As he just looks at you. Flexes a bit. Doesn't seem to pierce its armor.
I think this is going well, Valeria.
So,
Ah.
gonna fight again. Well, I'm gonna. Is there any part of him that's kind of lightly armored?
Nice.
It would be the
Yeah.
face.
Stab your father in the face. Go on.
Well, I don't think it's like first to die.
Do you do call shots?
As you go in for a strike against your father's face, he moves just his head out of the way. Show me. As he moves. Oh, you need to end your turn, not for me to
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to move. As he
Probably
just
advantage,
moves around you.
Will that be advantage? Advantage, opportunity, or no?
No, he
'cause
hasn't left your area. Though he is going to expend one of his superiority dice, which is a d8. Okay, noted. And ends his turn. He just stands there. Hit me.
I let out kind of a mild yell and put in a lot more force into this one.
That misses.
It says
Hmm.
it hits.
Yeah, but that misses.
Okay.
As you notice that after your father moved, he stays light on his feet, like he's constantly moving. As you try to swing at him, he just steps aside as you swing wide. Show me, as he now, for the first time, strikes with his sword against you. So, he didn't hit with the sharp edge, as you notice that he just hits you across the head with the flat bit of the sword. You are no son of mine. Show me. As he ends his turn.
Show you what? And I go for another strike. Oh,
I think this family has issues.
Also think.
As your father, instead of striking with his sword first, he strikes at you with his spear.
Mm.
So you step out of the way for the first time. Good.
Mm.
Now show me.
Show him what
I
you've
ask
got.
him, show me what you got. And I continue fighting, and I say, I don't know what you're talking about.
As 18 hits. As he just takes the hit into his armor.
Mm-hmm.
Show me who you really are. As he, instead of striking just with his sword, you notice that he's also arcing to stab at you with his spear. He's going to make 2 attacks. First with his sword, as he starts to swing at you. As he once again hits you flat on your head. As he goes in for the spear. As he, before the tip hits, very skillfully turns the pole arm over and hits you with the butt of the the pole of the spear. Hits you in like the shoulder. Show me who you really are.
Hmm.
I kind of wonder, but I'm gonna attack him because I don't understand what he's talking about. And that's how is it two-handed? Is it versatile?
Yes.
Okay, I'll two-hand this next strike.
As he catches your attack on his sword and spear, it crushes down a bit. As you can see, you hit his hair as one of the braids comes loose. As he now stares you right in the eyes, you see his eyes shift. As for you, his visage shifts a bit. Show me. And he doesn't do anything. It's still your turn. Well, again, your turn.
Oh wait, I didn't end, did I?
You didn't end, but it's still your turn. Or again, your turn. So he shows you that visage.
I kind of, I'm in shock, a kind of little bit of shock, but that I don't know what I witnessed.
Okay. As you swing wide, your father just steps aside. As he now, instead of gaining distance from you, he steps closer. As he leans into your face. Show me who you truly are.
Who are you, Kame?
Ends his turn.
Ooh, I'm gonna go at him again, but with a little bit of anger and frustration that everything that I've been hitting isn't been actually catching. And he's telling me this, and I'm not really sure how to cope with it.
And as you swing angrily at your father, he just steps aside. His demeanor is completely calm. As for you, his face shifts. His eyes start to become piercing white, with like devilish slits, as his skin starts to slightly shift and change color, as a reddish glow pierces through what looks to be his human demeanor before. Show me who you truly are. As he plunges down his sword in the ground, he just grabs you by the face. Could you give me a strength check, please?
Yeah.
As he grabs you by the face, you feel his nails, not normal human nails, as they pierce into your skin. Show me. As he ends his turn, he now has full grip on your face as you can't pull out.
So I can't make a strength check to...
You can.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and throw him off of me, like grab him by his wrist and then just kind of throw him.
Okay. And as you try to do that, he just keeps firm on the ground. As you try to move his arm, he's standing strong. He's now trying to grab you by the shoulder and shove you to the ground. Could you make me another strength check, please? As he's thrown down his spear now also. And with that, you feel his hand reaches on your shoulder as he just pushes you down. Show me your control.
Right, quick question. Why is Azael doing saving throws instead of ability checks when like doing
I
strength stuff?
have no idea, but it's the same.
Putting out there? Is
It's-
it? Wait.
It's the same. It's the same modifier.
I'll try and kick him off for me.
Okay. Contested ability checks.
Oh my god. My rolls.
As you try to kick your father off of you, you notice that he's just got a firm hand on you. As he reaches out with his hand, the bastard sword appears in his hand. As he reaches out and puts it towards your face, he stands, leaving one foot on your chest. Show me.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can try and get away from him by pushing his foot off and getting up.
Okay. And with that, you push away his foot as he loses some of his bearing as you roll away and stand up. You have trained well. Pity this fight is over now. As he goes in for a swing with his sword.
Oh. Oh. Here.
As he goes in, he pierces through your armor. As he draws blood on your shoulder.
Wait, he says then at least like 9 damage.
As
It
he
wouldn't
just
even have ended me.
stands down, his sword, his duel's over. That's where we're going to leave it.
Pressing.
Let me switch back to somewhat peaceful music. As this is where we're going to leave it. The duel between Kaim and his father has come to a conclusion. What will happen, we'll see next week. Hopefully with Matty. Thank you again so much for watching and being here with us. If you haven't followed any of our social medias, please !socials in the chat. We post our streams on YouTube. If you have missed anything or like to rewatch anything, please give us a follow there. We have a Instagram on which I try to regularly post, as well as a TikTok that we still need to make videos for, but that will come soon enough. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Without you, I couldn't run these games.
Thank you for running the games. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
that's cool.
It has been 2 weeks, and I'm glad we could go back into it, because my, what a wait that was. Anywho, next week we will be back, same time, same day, as we will take a leave for today. So good night, thank you all for being here, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evenings. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.